Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. I saw you guys out there in the chat. You guys were talking about what color tie I was going to wear today. A few of you guys recognize that it's a Cowboys game. Of course, I'm going to be wearing my Cowboys stuff right now. Of course, I'm wearing my Dak Prescott jersey, and I'm wearing my Dallas Cowboys chain. But we are going to class it up for today's live stream. Of course, got to make sure that we wear the sports coat here today. What's going on, everyone? How are y'all? It's late. I appreciate you guys checking in this late in the day. It's Saturday. I'm sure a lot of you guys had plans to go out, or some of you guys might even be out right now and just decided to pop in to say hello to me. Welcome. Welcome to Space Explorer Country. It looks like Courtney's in the chat, actually. Courtney, Robert Zamora, Tracy Simmons. What up, Tracy? What up, Robert? What up, Courtney? What's going on, Space Explorer? Sunshine Canyon has checked in. Joe Romo, what's going on, brother? We got Gary Curry in the chat. DJ Gene says hello. What up, DJ Gene? Dave Olaf is in the chat. Daniel, Earth Citizen, Bear Schweiger. What's up, y'all? I see you, T-Bone. I see you, Mike. I see you, I am Nickelodeon. Let's get everyone's chats in the chat overlay for today's game. What's up, for Hailstorm? How you doing, brother? Welcome back, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Crystal Padilla's in the house. What up, Crystal? How you doing? DJ Second ENT says, what's up? What's up, DJ Second? I got Christian Soldier in the chat, back for more again. What's up, man? DJ Chris P. Taco with the taco dab. What's up, dude? Okay, cool, man. Shout out to the Philippines who's in the chat right now. Scotty Alexander, welcome in. I am Nickelodeon, saying hello to everyone here as well. Pause and Grow TV, how are you? She says, my dude, how are you? How y'all doing? We're doing very well today. How y'all effing doing, she says. Let's go. Manuel Torres, que onda? Bienvenidos. Apollo says, bang, bang. What up, Apollo? How are you? John J. Matthews says, we're here. Let's go. Welcome back, John J. Mr. Matthews. All right, guys, we got a squad here today. I don't know if y'all were here for the Hall of Fame game, but we did cover the Arizona Cardinals 2 weeks ago in the Hall of Fame game. We're picking them back up here tonight. And, of course, the Dallas Cowboys do actually play the Arizona Cardinals later this season. I think that's week 5 or 6. So we'll talk about all of that stuff later on throughout the stream. Right now, just wanted to say hello to everyone. My boy Maroon Commando has checked in. Zeus Dog is in the chat. We got Trey J. What up, Trey J? I see you. Double Above Chaos. What's going on, Double Above Chaos? Looks like Butterflies and Sunshine is back in saying, let's go, Cowboys. What up, Butterflies? What up? How are you? Love it. America's team, says Daniel. Quade Pearson is in the chat. Man, you guys are – this is going to be a good stream. It's going to be a good game. Now, those of y'all who are here watching today's live stream, my guess is that y'all have to be Football Nation fans or diehard Cowboys or Cardinals fans. Whatever your reason is for staying up this late to catch a preseason game, thank you guys for being here. I'm serious. This game won't be over until probably midnight tonight, Central Standard Time. So if you're going to be buckled in for the entire game, just know it's going to be a long night for us today. We've got another game coming up tomorrow. That's going to be the Seattle Seahawks and the Tennessee Titans. So that should be a really fun matchup tomorrow night as well. But for tonight, this is what we've got on the list. Let's start by taking a look at our Dallas Cowboys and taking a look at how they performed last season compared to this season. So far, we don't have any data for this season. Ooh, there is one thing I do need to update. Hang on. Here we go. One thing I need to do. Okay, so what I need to do is update the scrolling text at the bottom. Here we go. Stand by. Sweet. Okay. This should take about 30 seconds. That won't take too long. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and just swap it to something a little easier to digest. Actually, we'll go NFC for this one since we are covering the NFC. All right. A lot of people have the Dallas Cowboys winning the division this year. There are a lot of big additions here for the Dallas Cowboys in 2026 defensively, and some names that are immediately going to stand out to y'all. Von Miller being one of them. Quinnen Williams being here for the entire season is going to be a huge addition for the Dallas Cowboys, not to mention the fact that they did pick up Malachi Lawrence as well in this year's draft, and, of course, you've got Caleb Downs, arguably the best defensive player in this draft, definitely the best safety in the draft. So, I mean, the Dallas Cowboys defense is not going to be this bad. But last year, they were this bad. Last year, the Dallas Cowboys defense dead last in points per game allowed, giving up over 30 points per game. The Dallas Cowboys in yards per play, bottom of the pack. Dead last in third down conversion defense, giving up a success rate at 47% to opposing offenses, and red zone defense, giving up touchdowns at 66%. The Dallas Cowboys, despite being a top 5 team in points per game, yards per game, and yards per play, they finished the season 7-9-1. One of the big issues, of course, CeeDee Lamb had an extended absence last year. Not just CeeDee Lamb with his injury, but the defense was just unreliable. Red zone scoring suffered for Dallas. They have actually struggled inside the red zone for a couple of years now at this point. Third down conversions for the Dallas Cowboys offense, top 10 offense in that regard. But the defense really was just so disappointing last year, guys. Dallas Cowboys defense could not get the job done, and because of that, we dropped way too many games that we should have and could have won. If anything, I would even be happier seeing 8-9, knowing that we didn't even win or lose this game right here to the Green Bay Packers. Like, awful. Just awful to have to sit and chew on that heading into this year. Let's see. Danny Williams says mediocre offense, terrible defense. Going to be another long year for the Cowboys. I'm not gonna defend my Cowboys here. Is 5th in points per game mediocre, being a top 5 team in points per game? When it comes to yards per game, your team is the 2nd best team in the NFL offensively. You got George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb as your wide receivers, and you finished 3rd in yards per play in a top 10 team in third down conversion. I would not call the offense mediocre. I will, however, 1,000% back you up. Terrible defense, though, bro. Fact on that. You were half right on this. I'll agree with half of what you said. Definitely a terrible defense. And as far as this year, going to be another long year for the Dallas Cowboys, man, I hope it's not. I hope we end up with some success this year and make it. How y'all do? Yeah, how'd you do in the playoffs? For us, what playoffs? We didn't even make it last year. But that, again, I don't blame the offense for it. I definitely blame the defense for that. Let's see. John says, I stand by my statement that the Cowboys are a top 5 most likely to win the Super Bowl team this season. I'm not going that far with it, dude. I love the enthusiasm. I also wouldn't go that far in that direction. I've got the Dallas Cowboys winning 10 games. I've got some people I've seen give them as many as 12, 13 games even. I got the Dallas Cowboys finishing 10-7 this year. I think that's respectable. I think that the Eagles will go 11-6, and Dallas will still make the playoffs, and we'll have 2 NFC East teams in the playoffs. I think that we're going to see a couple of teams drop out in that really, really messy NFC North. And we'll talk about the NFC. As a matter of fact, I've got some content in the pipeline getting loaded here for you guys soon. Shout out to Noah Ronaldo saying hello, Mario. Good to see you again. Welcome in, Senor Ronaldo. What's up, Noah? How are you, man? I hope your channel's doing all right. I know you were doing live commentary as well. William Hodge is in the chat saying Mario Cowboys defense looking a lot better. Go Cowboys. It's going to be a good year. I got Tracy Simmons saying no. Todd Tier says, Mario, I think you have long arms. I do. I mean, I'm 6'1". the sleeves, I can never find anything that fits, dude. I have to get like big and tall, and then the barrel of this suit is then like 3 inches, 4 inches too wide. So now I got to go get this tailored. I've always been an awkward size to fit. My theater director used to hate it back in the day, but yeah, I think I do have kind of long arms. Shout out to Jim Pham saying, let's go, boys. Let's see. Oh, hey, we have the same record for the regular season for the Eagles and Cowboys, though. Close. Let's see. Bride a Bike Guy says, hello, Mario and Football Nation fans everywhere. What's up, Bride a Bike Guy? Sunshine Canyon says, hey, the Saints winning the Super Bowl once was a miracle. I believe in miracles. He says it sounded mean from me. No, dude, I didn't mean it to be mean, Danny. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, dude. He says sorry. It sounded mean coming from you. I didn't. Nah, man. No, dude, as a Cowboys fan, I'm used to taking the heat. Sam Pike is in the chat saying, I'm not a Cowboys fan, but they are scaring the hell out of me this season. They haven't had any distractions this offseason. Funny enough, I live in Dallas, but have more Cardinals merch, says 4 Hailstorm. Shout out to T-Bone. Shout out to Courtney. Shout out to Shaky Beans. Shout out to all the ladies in the chat here as well. Huey, what's going on? The preseason games are meaningless. Yes, they are, Huey. They are meaningless for some people. But for others who have fantasy on the line, some players that are on the roster bubble, maybe friends who they went to college with, who they might be trying to see if they're, I don't know. Whatever your reason is for watching tonight, thank you for watching. We've got kickoff in about 15 minutes, so let's run through our pregame here. I'm actually going to speed run this right now. We'll take a look at the Dallas Cowboys lineup. All righty, folks. So Dak Prescott and Javonte Williams going to be the starting players in the engine room here for the Dallas Cowboys. Behind Javonte Williams, you will see Jaden Blue. You'll also see Phil Maffa and Malik Davis. I do think that Malik Davis and Phil Maffa are on the roster bubble right now. As far as running backs are concerned here, I've got a few other players on this list that are not on the ESPN chart. So really, Jashawn Corbin is on that roster bubble, very close to being cut here. And Israel Abanikanda, who got a couple of snaps in the last play. Israel Abanikanda, 5'10", third-year man out of Pittsburgh. Those two players are currently not on the ESPN list, and I think that they might even drop Malik Davis from this roster as well if they really need to cut down to 53. We'll see how Schottenheimer handles this Cowboys backfield. But Dak Prescott is locked in. Behind Dak Prescott is Joe Milton and Sam Howell. Wide receivers for this unit this year for the Dallas Cowboys, George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, and Ryan Flournoy with Jake Ferguson as your tight end, the number 6 man on that offensive line. Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, Tyler Booker, and Terrence Steele going to make up the offensive line here for the Dallas Cowboys. I think the Dallas Cowboys offense is still just as solid as it was last year. I think some of the players might even have taken a step forward, so I could see the Dallas Cowboys offense finishing top 3 across the way. I'd like for the Dallas Cowboys defense to be even just average this year. If the Dallas Cowboys defense can be even just mid, we've got a pretty decent shot of getting some wins this year. Quinnen Williams finally going to get a whole season here, and again, we've got a switch of the base. I have this listed here as a 4-3 defense. The Dallas Cowboys are actually going to be employing a 3-4 defense. So consider this. The only shift that you will see on this line is Rashawn Gary instead of being a defensive end. Rashawn Gary is going to slide over to the weak side linebacker spot, assuming that the strong side is on the right side. But in the 3-4, not the 4-3 you see here, in a 3-4 defense, you would have Quinnen Williams, Otito Ogbonia, and Kenny Clark as your 3 defensive linemen. Rashawn Gary would be on the weak side here. DeMarvion Overshown, left inside linebacker. Right inside linebacker is D. Winters, and strong side linebacker Donovan Ezeraku. With your 2 corners, Deron Bland and Colby Durant. And then your 2 safeties here, Malik Hooker and Jalen Thompson. By the way, adding Colby Durant is another huge piece for the Dallas Cowboys secondary. We just didn't have – we had nothing last year, guys. I'll be honest. And a player who has won a Super Bowl with the LA Rams. That's more Super Bowl caliber players. Von Miller also joining the team and he'll probably get 50% of the snaps at some point this season behind D. Winters. DeMarvion Overshown, we keep hearing all the conversations about how good DeMarvion Overshown is. This should be a much better situation for Dallas this year. That's really the bottom line and the big takeaway from that matchup. Head coach here is Brian Schottenheimer. Ladies and gentlemen, Schottenheimer last year, 7 wins, 9 losses. There was a draw baked into that as well. He finished 1 full season as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys heading into year 2. We'll see what kind of season Dallas has in 2026. 7 wins in the first season. That's a losing record as a head coach. We'll see if he can clean that up this season. All right, let's take a look at the Arizona Cardinals, shall we? Shout out to Kim. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing really well. Tommy Braskett said, Mario, I'm already going to concede a loss to the Cowboys next week for the Saints. By the way, Tommy, I got your email today. I saw that you sent me all of the officials for today's contest. I'm actually still figuring out how to make a slide for that. That would be a quick slide to put together. It worked out really well for the basketball season, but there are so many more officials during a football game. I don't know if I'll be able to make slides for all of those. I think what I'll probably end up doing, though, first of all, thank you for sending me that extra information. I think what I'll end up doing moving forward, we'll probably get, it would make sense to do all 7 in case we need to know who threw that flag, whether it was the back judge or the umpire or the ref. But I'm going to find a way to use that data that you gave me and make some slides for that, Tommy. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Looks like Lori Mooneyham says, go Birds. Shout outs to Paws and Grows. Tracy says, let's go Cardinals. Reggio says, good Saturday evening post. The Sandusky Nuevo Mexican Bowl. Interesting, Reggio. Sports 2005 says, Cowboys 2027. I love it. I like that. I like that take right there. How is it already the end of August, says Sonny Fawn. Good question, Sonny. Good question for sure. Okay, and we should have had this updated here, so let's make a quick change. I've got the wrong scrolling text at the bottom here. Looks like a super chat is also checking in right now. Now, super chats are never asked for, but always appreciated. My friend Dr. Checkmate, thank you, saying, just remember, Cowboys fans, Baltimore won the CFL Grey Cup more recently than your most recent Super Bowl win, says Dr. Checkmate. I mean, that doesn't really bother me much. Like, at the same time, that doesn't really bother me all that much. It really doesn't. But thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the opinion, Dr. Checkmate. Hey, real quick, guys, if you are watching this live stream, do me a favor, because I feel like this would be a really fun thing to do. Find someone who absolutely hates the Cowboys and send them this stream. Send it to them directly. Let's get some commotion up in this chat here today. Invite your friends, invite your favorite Cowboy hater to come in and watch this game. I do think the Dallas Cowboys will win this matchup, but let's take a look at the numbers anyways. Alrighty, guys. Well, the offense here, let's start with this. Last year, the Arizona Cardinals finished the year at 3-14. If you thought the Dallas Cowboys had a bad season, you can look at this and be totally cool with a 7-9-1 record. Now, this offense, 22nd in the NFL when it comes to points per game, and they were 29th in the NFL when it comes to points per game allowed, giving up 28, almost 29 points per game. Not much better than the Dallas Cowboys there, and definitely not scoring as many points as the Dallas Cowboys. When it comes to yards per game, offensively, they were middle of the pack, averaging 327. Defensively, they were a bottom third team. Yards per play, offensively, just inside the top 20, but still a bottom third kind of team. And defensively, getting into the red zone, getting into the danger area there as that turns more orange and red defensively. Giving up 5.6 yards per play is not a good sign. Third down conversions, guys, offensively, this team was a top 10 team at picking up that first down on third downs, averaging a 41.5 success rate on third down situations. Defensively, however, 43% success rate to opposing offenses. The defense was not very good for this Arizona Cardinals team, and red zone scoring struggled a lot for Arizona. 42.9% when they were in the red zone. Defensively, interestingly enough, this is a team that would bend quite a bit, but they did not break inside of the red zone, just outside of the top 6. 48% success rate to opposing offenses inside the red zone. Great red zone defense here. Good red zone defense here for the Arizona Cardinals. Let's go Cowboys. Reading some of these. Bro, W commentary. Thank you, Maria. Cheers to you. Appreciate you. Welcome to today's live stream. Let's see. Can I be a mod, says Maria? Let's see your name pop up a few more weeks, Maria, before we have that conversation. Welcome in, though. Welcome in a lot. Carson is quarterback, which I think he is really bad because I'm a Texas fan in college, says Maria. Well, let's take a look at the starting lineups here, ladies and gentlemen. Starting lineups for the Arizona Cardinals. Their offense here. This season, it looks like your main quarterback is going to be Jacoby Brissett. I will say that according to the ESPN depth chart, and we are 8 minutes away, guys, 8 minutes away from kickoff, Carson Beck is still questionable to even play. Jacoby Brissett, Gardner Minshew, Carson Beck, and Keaton Slovis are the 4 quarterbacks here fighting for a job in Arizona. Super Chat just came in from Vanessa. Let's see what Vanessa says here. Vanessa says, I don't think the Cowboys will ever make it back to the Super Bowl as long as Jerry Jones is in charge. But then again, I am a Cowboys hater. That's okay. You are still welcome here, Vanessa. Thank you for this piece right here. Thank you for this well-written. Legitimately, thank you for using punctuation. That helps so much. Thank you, Vanessa, for the super chat, although we don't see quite eye to eye on the Dallas Cowboys situation here. Damn, Vanessa, that's crazy because I did say last year, someone said something very similar to this last year, and I 100% agreed with them. I hated the deal that was made for Micah Parsons. I initially was not in love with the Caleb Downs pick. They figured it out. I do think that Dallas, again, is set up for a really good season this year. But all of that is yet to be seen. Is Von Miller playing, asks Freimeister. Freimeister, first of all, welcome. What's up, dude? And second of all, I don't know if Von's going to play today. Would be good for him to get at least a few snaps in, though, right? Would be good to get at least a few snaps in. Vanessa, thank you. Thank you for that super chat. Let's take a look at the Arizona Cardinals. So we just mentioned the 4 quarterbacks for Arizona: Brissett, Minshew, Beck, Slovis. Running backs for the Arizona Cardinals. Looks like it is going to be Jeremiah Love. However, a lot of question marks here, guys. A lot of question marks here for the Arizona Cardinals heading into just this preseason game, and especially at the running back spot. Jeremiah Love, questionable for today. James Conner, questionable for today. Trey Benson, questionable for today. Tyler Algier is healthy right now. Bam Knight may not even make this roster, interestingly enough, and there are still other players behind him like Corey Kinner and Evan Hull who are all going to be getting carries here tonight. We will see who climbs up the depth chart, who actually gets inside of this team and not getting popped on the bubble. All right, Marvin Harrison Jr. on one side, Malik Wilson on the other. Marvin Harrison Jr. was supposed to be that guy, and someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think he was drafted 4th overall. Hold on. I can actually pull this up real quick. I just want to double check. That's off the top of my head. Yes, 4th overall in the 2024 draft. Move this back over. So Marvin Harrison Jr. was drafted 4th overall in the 2024 draft. Missed a ton of time. Last season, guys, 41 receptions, 608 yards. He's the son of a Hall of Famer, man. Only 4 touchdowns last year, and he's already got the nickname of Marvin Brickhands Harrison Jr. Not the nickname that you want. You want to be able to catch that football. I do legitimately think that he will take that 3rd-year step forward that wide receivers love to take, and I think that Marvin Harrison Jr. goes for double-digit touchdowns. You heard that right. I'm not making that up. double-digit touchdowns this year, and I'm going to guess 1,000 yards. I think he'll at least break the 1,000 yards mark this time around. I'm hoping he gets that double-digit touchdown. I've got a lot of shares of Marvin Harrison Jr. this year. However, if the Marvin Harrison Jr. situation does not work out, you have a reliable player in Michael Wilson there. Michael Wilson did crack 1,000 yards last year, and he had 7 touchdowns in the absence of Marvin Harrison Jr. With Marvin Harrison Jr. back, how much will Michael Wilson regress, if at all? How much will Jacoby Brissett take that step forward? Will he remain? He just got paid, right? So will he remain the quarterback, and if so, for how long? What's going on back there? There's a lot of question marks around the Arizona Cardinals. The third wide receiver, Kendrick Bourne, and a long list of wide receivers behind Wilson, Harrison, and Bourne. Trey McBride, no questions about how good he is. I'm seeing him go at the end of round 2 in a lot of drafts. At the start of round 3, Trey McBride is legitimately that guy. Beyond that, guys, the offensive line has not been anything that really impresses me. Paris Johnson Jr., Isaac Seumalo, that is an improvement there at left guard. You'll have Froholt in the center. Right guard, Isaiah Adams. Right tackle, Elijah Wilkinson. That's going to make up the Arizona Cardinals offense. Defensively for Arizona here, guys, this Cardinals defense will be running through Josh Sweat. Welcome, Josh Sweat. You've got Roy Lopez, Walter Nolan III, and Darius Robinson in this 4-3 defense. Your 3 linebackers on the weak side, you got Cody Simon. On the strong side is Zaven Collins. And in the middle, your middle linebacker there, your Mike, is going to be Mac Wilson Sr. 2 corners for today. Left corner, Will Johnson. Right corner, Denzel Burke, and your 2 safeties, Andrew Wingard on the free safety, Budda Baker as the strong safety. Arizona Cardinals defense, not a great defense last year, didn't really make a whole lot of changes heading into this year. I don't expect much improvement for this Arizona Cardinals team this year. I do think the offense will take a step forward, but I think the defense is going to remain the same. Mike LaFleur, new head coach, new schemes. A lot will be changing this year, but typically, unless you're Mike Vrabel and you've already played for that team for decades and won multiple Super Bowls with that team, you typically can't just show up as a head coach somewhere in the NFL and turn that team into a Super Bowl caliber squad. I don't think Mike LaFleur is going to be able to do that himself this year. All right, quick look then. Before this game kicks off, we got 2 minutes, so we got 30 seconds to commit to both of these. Dak Prescott last year, 4,500 passing yards. Brissett, 3,300 passing yards. Big advantage to Dak. Rushing yards, advantage Dak. Total touchdowns, advantage Dak. Jacoby Brissett, though, fewer interceptions, higher completion percentage for Dak Prescott, fewer sacks taken for Dak Prescott, and a much higher passer rating there for Dak Prescott compared to Jacoby Brissett. If you asked me which quarterback I'd rather have 10 times out of 10, I'm taking, boom, number 4, baby. Let's go. Let's go. How about them Cowboys? Defensively, this is going to hurt for both parties. This hurts to look at for both sides. This looks like autumn already. Points allowed per game, Dallas Cowboys ranked 32nd in the NFL, Arizona Cardinals 29th. Rushing yards allowed per game, the Arizona Cardinals defense was actually worse on the ground, not by much, but at least I could say that and it be true. Passing yards allowed per game, the Arizona Cardinals actually only gave up 231 per game. The secondary for the Dallas Cowboys, bro, just absolutely abysmal. There was literally no team worse in the NFL at pass defense, pass rush defense. Like, we were straight up bad, bro. When it came to turnovers forced per game, bottom 3 in the league. Over here, not exactly great, but at least 1 turnover per game on average, and sacks per game. At least the Dallas Cowboys were able to get to the quarterback with more frequency. Again, not a large margin here between these two, 2.1 compared to 1.8. And when you look at these and then compare that to the numbers of the Denver Broncos, who were averaging 4.2 sacks per game, Snickle Fritz for both teams. Kickoff should be any second here, guys. The running back comparison for both sides. Dallas Cowboys run game much stronger than the Cardinals run game was last year. Of course, the Cardinals were plagued by injury, and they have been plagued by injury. James Conner just can't really stay healthy right now. And a revolving door of running backs makes it really hard for any one hand to get hot. I think the Dallas Cowboys do have a much better running back in Williams. And you know, they've also got some depth here. Dallas Cowboys behind Javonte Williams, Jadon Blue, and Phil Maffa. Jadon Blue, a lot of people talked about him last year. Can he step up to be that guy in 2026? Hopefully he won't have to, but if he does, I think he'll rise to the occasion. And, of course, the wide receiver pass catchers right here. Team pass catchers, guys. Those pass catchers were averaging, for the Dallas Cowboys, they were the second best receiving unit in the NFL, averaging 266 receiving yards. Meanwhile, the Arizona Cardinals, still not bad, man, through the air. And this is a lot of garbage time stuff right here. But still, look at this. Number 1 in the NFL when it came to passing attempts per game. That is definitely garbage time stuff. If the Arizona Cardinals are going to live in garbage time, expect those wide receivers to get some catches when they don't even need to be getting catches. Expect those quarterbacks to be getting points when they don't even need to be scoring points. Looking at completion percentage, would you believe that the Arizona Cardinals were the number 1 squad? Interesting. Right there, that's actually not a right number. There's a typo in my graphics. I was like, wait a second. That doesn't make sense. Completion percentage, definitely not right here. It is right for the Dallas Cowboys. It's not right for the Arizona Cardinals, but we saw what the Jacoby Brissett numbers were on the previous slide, so I'm not worried about that. Yards per pass over here, guys. You can see that by completed pass or completed reception, the Dallas Cowboys were better than the Arizona Cardinals. And when it came to the number of passing plays or the play percentage there, again, a lot of garbage time, a lot of playing from behind. The Arizona Cardinals did not run the football a lot because they did not. The game script wouldn't allow it. The Dallas Cowboys a little more balanced in that regard. We'll leave it at that. This kickoff is coming any moment here, guys. Kickoff coming any moment here. Let's scroll down and see where we are. Literally impossible to go 8-8. Who said 8-8? Who said 8-8? I don't see anything in the chat that said 8-8. 8-8. Who said 8-8, J-Dogs vids? All this talking about garbage is making me hungry, says Dave Olaf. Oscar the Grouch, I suppose. Okay, I got the fourth quarter up. Let's reset this. It'll be first quarter. Let's also make sure that this is set. This window is set. Let's make sure this kickoff is coming in any second here, guys. I just want to make sure that all my windows are set. So then this third window, let's make sure it's on CBS. That's the wrong one here. There we go. Cool. Sweet. Should be good to go now. Shout out to Hazer. Yo, Hazer420. What's up, man? We got Don Gillespie saying hello. Sunshine Canyon. Welcome. I see you are still with us right now. Ati saying good luck, birds. Tommy Braskett says it's football season. Roger Staubach says Todd. What up, Todd Tier? Angel Dust is back for more. Jeff Metterling saying, man, I'm excited for this game. How's it going? Go Cowboys, says Teresa. What up, Teresa Bush? Let's effing go. Smash that like button. Joe Romo says 420 time. Judo something said 8-8, says neutral zone infraction. I mean, 10 years ago it wasn't impossible to go 8-8, but I see what you're saying. All right, guys. We are on a goal for today. If you are a Dallas Cowboys fan and y'all want to come help support this channel, watch this channel continue to grow over here. I guess I should point in that direction. Watch the channel continue to grow. We need to hit 148.2. So first things first, we need 23 subscribers, just 23 of you guys, to hit that subscribe button so we can get to 148.1. And if we can do that, I will not bug you guys again until we get to halftime. Before kickoff, it's coming in hot, guys. 200 likes before kickoff, says Frymeister. Nice. David says flag. Flag on the play. There it is. We got a flag. We got a flag on the play. Orale Super Mario. I'm at the game. Season tickets way, says Mega Man. What up, Mega Man? Brandon Walker says Cardinals. What's up, man? J-Dog Vids says some Patrick guy. Just saying facts, bro. Let's see. Football Nation, Real Bill. What's up, man? Says Mario, my 50-year high school reunion is next week here in Virginia. How many Cowboys fans here? I'll give you a recommendation when I see them. Awesome, dude. Awesome, 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 Real Bill. Actually, you know what's funny? So I was class of 2010, and our 10-year reunion was supposed to be right in the middle of COVID, so we never did it. Tonight is actually our 16. I don't know why they chose a 16-year reunion, but it's a 16-year class reunion that they're doing tonight for Marshall High School class of 2010. I'm like, bruh, I got better things to do right now. Hopefully in 4 years we'll go to the 20-year reunion, but 16 years, meh. You know, just a big old meh. All right, guys, here is the opening kickoff for today's game, and the Dallas Cowboys will be bringing this out to the 20. A big hit delivered there down at the 22-yard line. Here we go. So 1st and 10 at the Dallas Cowboys 22. Phil Maffa was the one who brought that ball out. Dallas Cowboys going to run today without Dak Prescott, so we will see Joe Milton in the saddle to start this one off for us. It's Joe Milton to get things going. OMG, class of 93 from Plattsburgh. I never made it to a single reunion. Just don't care about it, says the budget golfer. From the right hash, Joe Milton takes the snap. Good blocking on that left-hand side, but a bad throw for Joe Milton will stop the clock and bring up a 2nd down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to today's live stream. Yo, 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 yo. My name is Mario. I am your host. We're covering the Dallas Cowboys tonight. We will be hopefully seeing some points on the board here. Break. Joe Milton breaks the huddle. We've got 2 receivers left and 2 receivers right. The snap comes in, and Milton looks to the right, delivers a sharp pass to Jonathan Mingo, who will be brought down at about the 31. So a 9-yard pickup on 2nd down becomes 3rd down and 1, and the football's at the 31-yard line. Dallas is on the move right now. Can Dallas pick up this 3rd down or convert this 3rd down here? Thank you for hosting, says Todd Tier. Thank you for being here, Todd. Thank you for being here, sir. 3rd down. Milton under center, single back. Mingo's on the run. It's a quarterback sneak, and I think Joe Milton might have picked it up here. He does dive right through, and the Dallas Cowboys will pick up a 1st down. 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. It's 1st and 10 for Dallas as they pick up this 1st down at the 33-yard line on their own side of midfield. The clock is hot. Davis is the running back in on this play right now. So you got Malik Davis out there. The snap comes in, and it's going to the right-hand side. Looks like a gain of 3 for Malik Davis. It's a 2nd down and 7, and the clock stays hot. Football on the Dallas Cowboys 36-yard line. Okay, couple things. One more thing I need to change. It's this one. There we go. Now we've got the right drive charts. Boom. Okay, break. They line up. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 7 at the Dallas Cowboys 36, somewhere in between the 35 and the 36. A 4-man rush comes in looking for Joe Milton. Milton finds Tyler Johnson on the left side of the field. The official kills the clock, don't know why, but kills the clock. It's a 3rd down and 1 after a 6-yard gain from Tyler Johnson. Tackle made by Sean Murphy Bunting, who's also on that roster bubble. It's 3rd down. Another 3rd down for the Dallas Cowboys. 3rd down and 1, this time from the Dallas Cowboys 42. So the Cowboys are just shy. It's a snap and a play action. Milton, little touch there, does find the tight end. It's Luke Schoonmaker. Schoonmaker breaks off for 19 yards. 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. Okay, so now Luke Schoonmaker is getting catches here. Scroll this up just a bit. 3rd down and 1, 19 yards. I would think that that's good enough for a 1st down. Well done. Cowboys, 1st and 10 at the Arizona 39, so inside of Brandon Aubrey field goal range. Would like to get as close to that end zone as possible. It's 1st and 10. 39-yard line as Schoonmaker works his way up to the top. You can see Joe Milton say kill to the right and then kill to the left. He'll hand this off and put that in the belly of the beast. Malik Davis pushes the user truck stick forward, bullies his way through, picks up 5 yards at 2nd down and 5. Football has moved to the Arizona 34. All right, man, this drive, slow, methodical, feels like the engine is moving here. Cowboys against the world, says T Nasty. Fact, T Nasty. Cowboys don't have any rivalries anymore. Got to be good to have a rivalry. We've still got a little bit of a rivalry with the Eagles here. Here's a handoff. Nice run. There we go. Breaking through that defense. What a run on the left-hand side. Malik Davis continues to cook here. Davis eating right now. He picks up 13 yards. It's another Dallas Cowboys 1st down. This puts the Dallas Cowboys at the Arizona 21 right now. Cowboys with possession just 1 yard outside of the red zone. Here is another play, this time with 11 minutes left to go. A handoff to Davis again. Malik Davis really looking good on this drive. He'll pick up 4 yards. It's 2nd down and 6. All right, little boy, you going to go to bed? Is it bedtime? Is mommy going to put you to bed? You going to say, go Cowboys? Let's go Cowboys. He was wearing a Cowboys jersey all day. It's 2nd down and 6. Break. They line up. Jaden Blue is in a shotgun formation, standing right next to his quarterback, waiting for the snap right now. Joe Milton steps up and calls an audible. I don't see the play clock here. Here's the snap. It is going to be a handoff to Davis. Davis loses his balance. He'll pick up 3 yards. I love you, little dude. You need to go to bed. Thank you. I'll make sure I wear this today. It's 3rd down and 3. I love you, buddy. Good night. Mwah. It's all right. You can just put that over there. Love you too. All right, buddy. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. 3rd down and 3. Inside the red zone, the Dallas Cowboys, Joe Milton will take the snap, fakes the handoff. No, he does hand it off. Looked like he was going to fake it. It's 4th down and 1. Uh-oh. 4th down and 1 for the Dallas Cowboys at the Arizona 12-yard line. Maybe Schottenheimer's going to need to make a choice here. But we are inside the red zone now. I think they're going to leave the offense out there. It's the smart thing to do. 4th down and 1 at the Arizona 12. The Cowboys in the huddle. Break. Milton under center right now for this 4th down play. The Dallas Cowboys need a big play here. It's a throw to the right. It's through the hands, and it's incomplete. Looks like Zach Kuntz was the intended receiver there. Zach Kuntz, one of the tight ends on the roster bubble, being asked to make a big play and dropping the ball literally. Well, that's where the drive will end, guys. It's going to be a turnover on downs now. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Arizona Cardinals when we get back from the commercial break. Got about 9:07 here left to go. Talk about an anticlimactic finish to that drive. That's okay. Eso pasa. What's up, guys? Welcome one and all. I know it's super late today. Thank you. Seriously, thank you guys for watching this live stream. Bro, I got 9:14 p.m. here, and this game is just getting started. At this point, we're typically entering the 4th quarter for most of our games. I'm completely insane, says Todd Tier. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. I do my undercover, now it's time for the blabber to watch that belly get fat, a fat boy on a diet. Don't try it, I'll jack your ass like a looter in a riot. Sorry. I don't even know what all that stuff means. It's just words that I knew. Shout out to Country. Shout out to We're All Mad Here. Typical cowboy, says James. Blue is not good. Baby, blue ain't your color. Is blue not your color? What's up, William Purdy? It's 10:14 here, says Pause and Grow TV. Show some love. Smash that like button, says Dave. Yay, says Courtney. Oops, says No Dice. I don't think that he would have made a first down and need another look. I think that it doesn't matter because he didn't catch the ball either way. That's rough, man. Had to make coffee for this game, says Space Explorer. Honestly, bro, I was about to make coffee myself. Appreciate y'all, Rev. What's up, Rev? How you doing? Texas saying, come on, Dallas defense. Is Caleb Downs going to be playing? I don't know, Kevin, but I am excited to see if he will. Let's see. T Nasty says, get the party started. Jason Wolf asking, where is Santino? I would assume that he's probably at his house with his wife, but I don't know. I know that I'm here at my house with my wife. So push-ups, James, way too early. Way too early to be doing that. Commercial break is just about over. Christian Parker, Dallas Cowboys' new defensive coordinator, getting some focal time right now, camera time here at this point. Looks like Malachi Lawrence is going to be getting the play today. DeMarvion Overshone and a few others here. Here we go, folks. Shotgun formation. Snap comes in. This time, the Arizona Cardinals going to fling this ball upfield. A flag comes in, likely a pass interference if I had to guess. Don't know what it is, but a flag is on the play immediately here. Let's find out what the call is. Gardner Minshew is in at quarterback right now for the Arizona Cardinals right now. Siobhan Ravel is going to be charged for illegal contact. So it's not going to be an pass interference, but it is illegal contact. So we'll just call that illegal use of hands. It's going to be against the Dallas Cowboys. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down. So 1st and 10 coming up now for the Arizona Cardinals. They'll advance thanks to that penalty there, 5 yards forward, moving the football from the 12 to the 17-yard line. It's 1st and 10 at the Arizona 17. The Dallas Cowboys getting themselves settled in. Camera focused on Malachi Lawrence. Motion on the field right now. There's the snap. Gardner Minshew will hand this off right side. Looks like it's going to be no gain here, or maybe a pickup of just a cover for Corey Kinner. Clock keeps ticking. It brings up a 2nd down. Scratch that. Clock has stopped. Another flag on the play. Let's find out what this is. It's going to be a penalty on Arizona here, guys. Holding on the offense. The Dallas Cowboys will accept. So, holding offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay. First down. It'll be 1st and 18 here. 1st and 18. We're going to add a little bit of yardage there. Remove the flag marker. Should be good now. 1st and 18, 8 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. The Arizona Cardinals in a single back formation. Gardner Minshew takes the snap, hands this off. A loss of a yard on the play for Corey Kinner, and it's now 2nd down and 19 as he gets pushed back from the Arizona 9 to the Arizona 8. It's 2nd down and 19. The Dallas Cowboys defense, tackle for loss right there. Coming out on top. Hurry up offense for whatever reason on 2nd down and forever. A look to the left. No broken tackle this time. Looks like a good stop there by the Dallas Cowboys. Darian Kendrick makes the tackle against Smith Marsetti. So 3rd down and 17. Darian Kendrick fingertips like fish hooks as he grabs on to the legs right there and makes sure that the tackle is made. I got a 3rd down. 3rd down and 17 at the Arizona 10-yard line. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers right, 1 on the left. Ooh, flag comes in. It's going to be a neutral zone infraction. That's going to be a flag coming in. Is there a neutral zone button here? I don't. I'm just going to put offsides. Neutral zone infraction. Encroachment. Defense right now. There's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It makes it a 3rd down and 12. Not that much different. It's still 3rd down and very long. But we'll see if the Arizona Cardinals will convert or if the Dallas Cowboys defense is going to exercise some of those demons here defensively tonight. Third down and long. Snap comes in. Gardner Minshew from the left hash has time in the pocket. Delivers an interception. It's picked off by the Cowboys. The 20, the 15, and out at the 10-yard line. First down, Dallas. The Cowboys pick up a first down on an interception right there. Almost took it to the house. This time it's picked off by James Houston. Bang, bang. Dallas Cowboys. Okay, the Dallas Cowboys pick this one off. There was a slip on the field here by Simi Fehoko. Looked like that pass was intended for him. It was intended for Fehoko, and he just lost his balance at the top of the route. Because he lost his balance, very easy to get that interception and get the return here. Intercepted by Siobhan Ravel, excuse me. So Siobhan Ravel here is the man who got the interception, guys. It was Siobhan Ravel who got the interception. Here's the snap. It's a handoff on 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. A 4-yard rush for Malik Davis. 2nd down and 6. Clock starts ticking in. The Dallas Cowboys inside of the red zone. We can get turned up. All right, 2nd down and 6. Let's see what's going on with you guys in the chat. Who's tonight's Dallas Cowboys quarterback? Charles. Tonight's quarterback is Joe Milton, at least for now. After that, we'll probably see our third player in Sam Howell. Shotgun motion. Cowboys, Milton takes the snap. Milton looks right. He shoots to the back of the end zone. Incomplete pass. This time he was looking up the field, trying to find Camden Brown. The incomplete pass will stop the clock. It's 3rd down. How about this statistic, guys? The Dallas Cowboys have 70 total yards of offense in the first quarter. The Arizona Cardinals have 1. Yeah. Cardinals have 1 total yard of offense. The Dallas Cowboys with 70. Joe Milton takes the snap, drops back, looks left, changes his mind. He's got the running back in front of him. He throws it to Malik Davis. Davis gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys! Touchdown, Cowboys! Let's go! So Malik Davis makes the catch. It's a Joe Milton passing touchdown. If you've got Joe Milton for daily fantasy sports, that's a good place to be right now. Same thing if you've got Malik Davis. These two are currently leading the way at this point thanks to that touchdown. 6:33 left to go in quarter number 1. Shout out to Real Bill. Real Bill says, great job, Mario. Rock and roll, Real Bill. Here's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. 7-0. The Dallas Cowboys. All right, the Dallas Cowboys able to punch it in. Tracy said, boo! How about them Cowboys, says Sheila. Hazer420 says hello. Earth Citizen says what's up. Todd Tier says blame it on the rain. Blame it on the rain. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Alcohol. All right, I called it, says Russell Marone. No, I called it. Didn't you hear? Kidding. What's up, dude? Ronald says, touchdown, my team, Cowboys. Malik Davis trying to make his case. Ashley says, let's go, Cowboys. Boo Cardinals, says Alexander. Bubba Jack says, let's effing go. Mike says, how about them boys? What up, man? How you doing? How you doing? LaShawn Korb says, I'm celebrating the Rams shutting out the Saints earlier today. I'm hoping that the Cowboys can do the same to the Cardinals. Blame it on my roots. I showed up in boots. Let's go. I see it. My team is Dallas, says Alexander. Mine too, man. Mine too. Mine too. All right, man. Hey, if I can get a smile out of you, bro, then I did my job. Then I did my job. Let's see. What rain? We ain't see rain in Fort Worth in forever. This rain actually, I mean, this game is in Phoenix anyways. It's a home game for Arizona. Let's take a look at the schedules because we did not do that for our pregame. All right, guys, those of y'all who are just joining us right now, tomorrow there is one more game. It's not anything on this list. Tomorrow I will be covering the Seattle Seahawks and the Tennessee Titans. That'll be the final game for preseason week 2. Preseason week 3, We will have Friday night football. Yeah, Friday night lights. Saints at Cowboys. I'll be live for that on Friday night. Then, week 1, Cowboys at Giants. I got the Dallas Cowboys winning week 1 Sunday night football. Week 2, Commanders at Cowboys. I got the Cowboys winning week 2 as well, and the Cowboys starting the season at 2-1. Then we go to Rio de Janeiro in Brazil for an international game against the Baltimore Ravens. This will be on Sunday, September 27th, a middle-of-the-day game. I think the Cowboys are going to drop that one. I have my way too early pick. We got to see what the offense looks like for the Baltimore Ravens over the next couple of weeks here. But my hunch is that the Ravens will win this week 3 game, but then the Cowboys will get right in week 4 in Houston and actually get that win as well. That's kind of a toss-up. I can see the Texans also getting the win. It really depends on whether or not we can shut down C.J. Stroud. I know that Dak Prescott will be able to beat that defense if needed. All right, let's turn off the extra music. Kickoff and a return to the 29, guys. The Dallas Cowboys have sent this back to the Arizona Cardinals. It's 1st and 10 for Arizona. The football on the 29-yard line as Jalen Brooks brings that one out. Blame it on Rio, says Texas Venom. Show some love. Like and sub. Lip sync matters, says Steve. Milla Vanilla, tighten up. You did, sir. You did, says Russell. 1st and 10, left hash. Cardinals, 29-yard line. Minshew to the right, connects on 1st down. This is going to be caught by Rivaldo Fairweather. It brings up a 2nd down and 4 after a 6-yard pickup. Okay. Jayshawn Balloon is the one who made the tackle. Jayshawn Barham, is the one who made the tackle here. What was I reading? 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter of this game. We've got ourselves a single back formation. There is the snap right now going to the left-hand side. Not going to do much here. It's going to be a gain of just 1, 3rd down and 1 coming up here. And the football is at the Arizona 36. Dallas Cowboys defense really focusing right now on Jayshawn Barham. And he is the rookie out of Michigan, drafted earlier this year by the Dallas Cowboys. We'll see if he makes the cut. I got a 3rd down and 3. 3rd down. 5:21 here left to go. 3rd down and 3. Gardner Minshew. Ooh, Cowboys showing blitz right now. And they do blitz under pressure. Minshew has to fling it. Minshew oversells this one. He actually got rid of the football in time, but could not find the target. The result of the play is a 4th down, incomplete pass. 4th down. 5:08, Dallas Cowboys going to get the football back. This could be a blowout, guys. This has all the signs of this is all the early signs of a Dallas Cowboys blowout. J-Dog Vid says, personally took the 13th off just so I could pregame and watch us start 1-0 for the year. I love that. I've not seen it, but I'll watch the trailer. Had my notifications on for this, says Bride a Bike Guy. Here is the punt. Punt, and away. Fair catch signaled here at the 26-yard line. 5 minutes left to go. Dallas Cowboys will regain possession. And, yeah, we'll go to another commercial break. All right, so we took a look at the Dallas Cowboys schedule for the next 5 weeks. Let's take a look at the Arizona Cardinals schedule for the next 5 weeks. So I think the Dallas Cowboys could start this season 3-1, I think. Worst case scenario, I think the Dallas Cowboys start the season 2-2. But I do expect the Dallas Cowboys starting 3-1. Now, the Arizona Cardinals is a very different story here. Next week, Friday Night Football, we will not be covering this game. We'll be covering the Dallas Cowboys game on Friday. But Cardinals versus Packers for Week 3 preseason. And then in Week 1, when the NFL season starts, it'll be Cardinals at Chargers, then Seahawks at Cardinals, Cardinals at 49ers, and the Cardinals will probably start 0-3 before they get a matchup that they could maybe win But when it comes to teams that actually made significant improvements, the New York Giants are one of them, and the Cardinals really are not. So I think that the Cardinals will definitely struggle this season. Sorry for the Cardinals fans watching. I think they will look better and make more interesting football, but I don't think they're going to be winning a whole lot of games this year. David says, I'm back, Mario. Nice to see you calling your team. Where else would I be, David? Where else would I be, brother? Let's go, Cowboys. I see you, man. Cheers to you, David. Space Explorer says hello. J-Dog Vid says Cards might win 5 games total. Sorry, not hating. I just don't see this team doing well. That's what I'm saying, J-Dog. I agree with that. Glad to have you back. David Bacco says, Robert. Looks like the boys came to play. Hazer says, not sorry. Man, last time I watched you cover a Dallas Cowboys game, you had a baby. How is the baby? The baby is fine. You actually, if you rewind this video just a few minutes, he was just up here. He was just up here with us. He's getting big, though, man. Definitely heavy. Definitely heavy. Cards in the upset versus Cards. Go Cowboys for life. Cards a shoo-in for top quarterback draft in 2027. Yeah. You know, Carson Beck, though, he looked pretty good, man. I do think Carson Beck looked pretty good. All right. Welcome to today's live stream. Yesterday, I was very quiet about it, guys, but I am going to bug the crap out of y'all today. Fair warning, we are looking for subscribers. A nice hurdle here this time. This will be a 10-yard run from the, looks like the 25 to the 35. Jadon Blue hurdles over a man and picks up a first down for the Dallas Cowboys. Nice leap right there, my gosh. It's 1st and 10 at the Dallas 35. If you guys are watching and you're enjoying this commentary, if you guys came over from Chat Sports and you're still hanging out with me right now, thank you guys for being here. Milton will turn around and hand this off to Jadon Blue, but this time Eku Leota was there to make the tackle for the Cardinals. This play goes backwards. It's 2nd down and 13. This moves the Dallas Cowboys back to their own 32-yard line. 2nd down and 13 at the 32. Play call comes in. Break. They line up. 4 minutes left to play in quarter number 1. Joe Milton stands here. He's got Jadon Blue to his right. The snap comes in. He fakes the toss. Delivers a beautiful pass through the middle here. And can't make the grab through the contact. Kuntz got blown up on the play. There is a flag here, though. Let's find out what this flag is. Didn't quite catch the direction of that flag. And there seems to be an injured Cardinal down as well. So, pop off this headset and hear what they got to say. I think, really, penalty on Arizona, unnecessary roughness? How? Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 42. Look, you're going to protect my Cowboys players. I'm good with it. But I don't agree with the call. How is that unnecessary roughness, though? Dadrian Taylor Demerson. 15-yard penalty. I mean, he goes up. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair, okay. The replay definitely showed the ball going through Kuntz's hands, but I still feel like he was already committed to the tackle. He's also, incidentally, the same player who was injured on the play. So it will be a 1st and 10 when we get back from the injury timeout, guys. There is an injury on the field here. And the unnecessary roughness, the only thing is that he was just like injured, hurt by recoil. He was affected by the recoil there. So commercial break. Donald Gillespie says, Woods. Jeff Metterling says, are you excited next week when college football returns and can't wait to watch lots of games? You know, I might do one college football game. That's a really good idea. Hang on. I'm going to write this down. Where's my pen? Just write down college football for Saturday. I have 2 games for preseason. 2 preseason games or 2 opening college football games. I feel like the opening college football games are going to be way more impactful. Illegal touching, says Owl on the Prowl. Joe Romo says, hola, everyone. Daniel says, go for the LSU game. I mean, I'm down to clown if you guys got suggestions for teams that you think I should cover. I would like to cover the Longhorns, but what do you know? From kickoff to the final whistle, hit subscribe and watch us sizzle. It says pause and grow. I lost my Let's F and Go stickers. Oh, no, Jacob. Oh, no. I'll be back, says Crystal. Just one college game, says Sunshine Canyon. Yeah. I don't do college football games because there's not enough scarcity. When you've got 130-plus teams all playing on a Saturday, like, you get a blowout, you're changing the channel right away. There's some old football film of a guy flipping over everybody as he goes through the length field to score, says Robbie G. Volunteers, of course. Gig 'em. All right, Richard. Let's see. We got Peyton Gordon, 19781 police officer, Mississippi State, Biloxi, Mississippi State, football, Saturday night. Okay, I see Dallas interception for 6. Charles Wood is expecting a pick 6. We'll see if that happens here. The Dallas Cowboys just got bailed out of an incomplete pass right now. They're showing the tight end depth here. And a long list of tight ends. They're probably only going to need 2 or 3. We got a 1st and 10. Motion on the field, 47-yard line. Milton takes the snap. Milton in a clean pocket delivers this one way up the field. It's caught. Holy cow! It's a touchdown, Dallas Cowboys! Jonathan Mingo! Touchdown, Dallas! Man, what a bomb of a play! Delivered, just absolute focus on that throw. Up the pitch, Jonathan Mingo torches the defense here, and it's a 53-yard touchdown bomb for the Dallas Cowboys. What a pitch and catch. Jonathan Mingo absolutely cooked the defense there. The defending player was Starling Thomas the 5th. The score is 13-zip. The extra point attempt is up and in. The score is now 14-zip in Dallas. Looking good in this preseason game. Nice play, says David. Joe Milton's so underrated. Dude, he looked bad last year. He looked B-A-D bad last year, bro. He's clearly taken huge strides forward from last year to this year. And I feel really good with him behind Dak Prescott right now. Honestly, if he plays like that, I'd be happy to have him over Cooper Rush. Schottenheimer all smiles there on the sideline. Beautiful throw, beautiful pitch. Brandon Aubrey caps it off. They're going to cut back to a commercial break here in just a second because that's life. That's life. Butterflies says 10 more subs, people. It's okay, Butterflies. Look, if we don't get to our goal, at least I can say that I tried. The worst thing is not even setting goals and never trying. We were on a mission today to pick up 100 subscribers, and realistically speaking, I think we could actually get there. It's going to take a little bit of effort, though. We got 730 people watching this live stream, about 339 likes. If we can smash that like button now, would also help the algorithm push this to other people. And if you are currently watching, guys, give me 5, 10, 15 minutes of your time. Stick around. NFL quarterback ain't easy, says Daniel Wilson. By the way, guys, if y'all are new to this channel, we are going to have a trivia quiz at halftime. Don't go anywhere. It's my favorite part of every single game. We're still in the first quarter here. Here's the snap and a handoff. Gardner Minshew will hand this off to his running back. This time it's going to be Evan Hull who gets a carry for 1 yard. We start the clock at 2nd down and 9. Late game here, man. David Punzo. Thanks, dude. I needed that today. Someone yesterday was like, Jet Sports is better. All right, bro. That's fine. If you think that, that's fine. Just go there, bro. Miss me with that. I appreciate you, David. All right, 2nd down and 9. Football at the Arizona 29. Shotgun, 2 receivers left and 2 right. Minshew takes it, looks left, delivers a nice dart here, but it's not going to be enough to convert. So 3rd down and 1 coming up here at the Arizona 37. You bum, says David Olaf. Yeah, go there. You bum. 3rd down and 1. Clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. It's 3rd down and 1. Football at the Arizona 37-yard line. 2 minutes and 35 seconds here. Gardner Minshew under center, steps back, and we get motion on the field. A flag on the play comes up quickly. It is going to be a handoff here, but I don't think that it's going to stand. Oh, it's not going to matter. It was a 1-yard or 2-yard gain. This penalty is going to be accepted, guys. The officials are calling it offsides against the Dallas Cowboys. So here comes your white hat. Offsides. Defense. 5-yard penalty. The man was lined up in the neutral zone. The 5 yards on 3rd down and 1, that's going to be enough to convert, and that's going to bring up a 1st down here for the Arizona Cardinals. 1st and 10 now for Arizona at their own 42-yard line. So the Cardinals are still shy of midfield. As it sits right now, guys, the Arizona Cardinals have yet to cross midfield in this game. Gardner Minshew fakes a handoff, has a lot of time here, looks to the right, throws to the right, connects with Tegan Quitoriano. Tegan Quitoriano makes the catch. It's going to be good for a 2nd down and 1 here. Let's get this clock ticking. 2nd down and 1. The football now at the Dallas 49, and the Cardinals have moved the football into enemy territory for the first time tonight. 1:43 left to play in quarter number 1. Break. They line up. Cardinals with the football. Minshew sends a man in motion. This is going to be a little play action as he bootlegs to the right, throws this to the right. It's caught on that side by Rivaldo Fairweather. Shamar James makes the tackle for the Dallas Cowboys, but not before the 1st down is picked up. 1st down, Arizona Cardinals. And so the Cardinals pick up a 1st. 1:18 here left to go. Jayshawn Barham is the focal point here for the Dallas Cowboys. He is currently on the sideline. 4 tackles already, 3 solo, couple splits. Play action on 1st and 10. Gardner Minshew shows off the arm strength. He does connect out there. Simi Fehoko with a grab. That puts them inside the red zone. 1st down, Arizona Cardinals. So another 1st down here for the Cardinals. Big throw for Gardner Minshew. That's good for 37 yards. And it looks like Devin Moore got absolutely wrecked on that play. Just beat on that back shoulder fade. That was a perfect throw for Gardner Minshew, who's now 6 of 8 for 67 yards. We will need to see one more play. This makes it an and goal situation, guys. It's 1st and goal from the 7. It's a handoff. It's a run to the right. It's in for the touchdown. A flag on the play, but it looks like this could be a touchdown here for the Arizona Cardinals. I have not seen points get added. And it's coming back. Holding offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay 1st down. So Evan Hull just had his touchdown taken away. That's clearly a hold right there by Rivaldo Fairweather. And the right call from the officials here to throw that flag. So holding offense. It's 1st and goal from the 17-yard line. 1st and goal from the 17-yard line. Got a ways to go. What will Gardner Minshew cook up here on 1st and goal? Break. They line up. Minshew on the right hash. A man to his left. Minshew takes the snap, looks to the right, flicks it. It's going to be pushed out of bounds at around the 11 here. So out to the 11-yard line here, and this will take us to the end of the quarter, guys. They're not going to get another play in before the end of quarter number 1. When we get back, it'll be 2nd down and goal at the Dallas 11. But we are indeed going to a commercial break. All right, so commercial break here real quick. No worries. Talk to me, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to today's live stream. My name is Mario. If you are new, welcome. Looking for 4 more subscribers? Looking for just 4 more subscribers to get to 148.1. Really appreciate you guys being here. But right now, since it's the end of the first quarter, I am curious, who is your NFL team? We're going to talk about week 1 right now. Who is your NFL team? Let's turn this off. Let's turn this on right now. And I want to see. I'm going to take a look for week 1. We'll pause this here. All right. Someone says 49ers. Okay, Seth, week 1, the San Francisco 49ers will be playing in Australia. That'll be Thursday, September 10th. It's 49ers and Rams. Looks like Seattle Seahawks for Space Explorer. Seattle Seahawks will have a matchup Wednesday, September 9th. That is the first game of the season. It's the Super Bowl rematch between the Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Looks like Doan says Lions roar. The Detroit Lions will be playing the Saints up there in week 1 of the NFL season. My boy DJ Jean checks in for the Kansas City Chiefs. We all know Monday Night Football against the Broncos is going to be fire way over there on the far left-hand side of the screens. Dave Olaf checks in for the Browns. The Cleveland Browns in week 1 play the Jaguars. That's actually a manageable game for the Cleveland Browns if they play their cards right, John. Let's see. Testing defense. Cardinals will score, says William Hodge. David says Broncos. Broncos got the Chiefs in week 1. Sherry says Bucks, baby. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers in week 1 will play the Cincinnati Bengals. That is a Netflix storyline, literally. Both those quarterbacks and both those teams, the focal point of this year's quarterback on Netflix. Dallas Cowboys for life. Me too, Jacob. Let's go. Cowboys got the Giants in week 1. Raiden for the Raiders. Raiders going to be hosting the Miami Dolphins. That could be and should be a win for Kirk Cousins. That one game is going to determine whether or not Fernando Mendoza gets the start for the rest of the season. Brandon for the Cardinals. The Cardinals in week 1. Cardinals got the Chargers in week 1. Rose says Patriots. Patriots got the Seahawks. Who else in here? Fly Eagles. Fly for Hamat. Eagles got the Commanders in week 1. Got a lot of Cowboys fans in here. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. I see a Dallas interception for 6, says Charles Wood. Arian says San Francisco. Fall Eagles fall, says Jacob. I know it's in Australian. G'day, mate. Fire the cannons. Let's do it. All right, the snap comes in. 2nd down and goal. Reeling to the right-hand side. Picking up a few yards. Gardner Minshew makes this a 3rd down and goal from the Dallas Cowboys' 8-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 8. All right. Uh-oh. I might be one play behind here. So 3rd and goal from the Dallas Cowboys 8-yard line is about to become a 3rd and goal from the Dallas Cowboys 13. Haven't seen it happen yet, but there's about to be a false start on this play. Spoiler came in right now. I'll tell you who it is. There's a flinch. It's on the right guard. Flinch on the right guard. Matt Pryor commits the penalty here. It's going to be 5-yard penalty. 3rd and goal. Football has now been moved to the Dallas 13-yard line. More flags, more delays. It's one of those days. It's just one of those days. Mario is in the business, says EAS. What up, Ease? 3906. Mickey Bollinger says Cowboys week 1. Dallas Cowboys in week 1 got the New York Giants. I hope we get it. Should be an easy win. Hoping. On the right hash. 3rd down and goal from the 13. Gardner Minshew slings it. He finds a man in the middle. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this flag is. Another flag here. 13:55 left to go. My gosh, more penalties here. I think this one is against the Cardinals again. Pass interference on the offense here, so OPI. My gosh, pass interference on Rivaldo Fairweather. Let's watch it one more time. So Fairweather pushes at the top. That's well beyond the 5-yard, and a good push off there as well. for sure. All right, the official read that well. That is offensive pass interference, and it's now 3rd and goal from the 23-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 40 at this point. Here's the snap from the 23. It's going to be a throw and a catch. Evan Hull makes the grab, but he goes down at about the 20. So 4th down and goal comes up, and the clock continues ticking. Looks like a field goal is in order here for the Arizona Cardinals. They might be getting their first points via the leg of their kicker. This year we've got Blake Gillikin we've got Chad Ryland as the kicker. Let's see if Ryland can knock this one back. All right, from the right hash here, guys. Here we go. From the right hash, the kick is up. The kick is good. And there you have it. All right, guys. The field goal is there for the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals are not scoreless. They were not shut out. Not shut out. They were able to get some points. Leg of CD. Little leg of lamb. Why? And in a preseason game, says Krager. Lots of flags, man. I am Danny, says Russell Moreau. Wait, are you Russell or are you Danny? Because now you got me tripping, bro. What's up? Let's see. Yeah. The sea was angry that day, my friend. The skipper, too. Sailing or snailing it in. Snail mail. Gilligan's Island. Robert. CDs. Hey, as long as it gets there, guys. LOL. What's up, Dallas? Since 1966, man. We'll look at some of these stats one more time here real quick, guys. How about the heads up here for both of these quarterbacks? This is what I'm telling you, man. My guess is that Dak Prescott is going to continue to break 4,000 passing yards. I think Dak Prescott this year will have 40 passing touchdowns. So I've got Dak at around the same, maybe 4,300 passing yards, and I do think his touchdowns will go up as well. Completion percentage at 67.3%. Jacoby Brissett last year was at 64.9%. The passer rating higher for Dak Prescott. Of course, we're not seeing either of these quarterbacks here today. This is more for me to get used to doing these snaps or doing these commercial breaks. Let's see. LOL tossed. Come on, Cowboys defense. Bring back the snails. Dave says Mario, Mario, Mario. Ashley says giggity, giggity, giggity goo. Owl on the prowl says plenty of time for Dallas to screw this up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're not wrong. International games this year, guys, for those of y'all who have not kept up with the international schedule. In week 1, Thursday, September 10th, it is the first Thursday night football game of the year. 49ers, Los Angeles Rams in Melbourne, Australia. Then, in week 3, September 27th, Ravens at Cowboys, Rio de Janeiro. You've got week 4, Colts at Washington Commanders. This is going to be in London, as well as the Eagles and Jaguars. And, of course, we know that the Jacksonville Jaguars have a home away from home in London. But the Jaguars will be hosting both the Eagles and the Texans. Tough games there for Jacksonville. Towards the end of October, in Week 7, we will see this game from the Louisiana Purchase there. You'll have the New Orleans Saints hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers in Paris. You'll then have a Madrid, a Munich, and a Mexico City game before the year is done. So a good handful of international games. I think that's, 9 games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 international games this year. 9 international games this year. Someone said that's why they named you Joe Dirt instead of Nunamaker. Sorry about that. Alrighty, folks, we just got a kickoff. The Dallas Cowboys have brought the football back out. Looks like 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go ahead and turn off the and goal. It's 1st and 10. Football at the 22-yard line. Dallas Cowboys looks like they're going to call a timeout before the flag came in. I think the Dallas Cowboys needed a timeout to avoid a delay of game. So timeout came in. Joe Milton going to have to keep track of that clock a little bit better. Schottenheimer had to bail him out at that point. All right, let's see. Throw a Snail Mary. Mario, home is where you make it. You like to see. Wait. Okay. Just kidding. Just kidding. Are you covering the PAX International game? The PAX International game. The Packers have an international game? I don't have the Packers for an international game. You snail real good, says Courtney. 1st and 10. Snap comes in, 22-yard line. It's a handoff here to Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue picks up 3 yards. He's averaging 3 yards right now after that carry. So 2nd down and 7. It's just a televised scrimmage, says Mad Steve. Oh, okay. I've got the top tight ends scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. Let's change this to top defenses. Joe Milton hands this off again to Jaden Blue. Another 4 yards will be picked up. It's 3rd down and 3. Football has been moved now by Jaden Blue out to the Dallas 29-yard line. The score is 14-3. Sunshine says the score is on the top of the screen. Right there, guys. Right there. How long have I been a Cowboys fan? I've been a Cowboys fan since I started watching football. I'm 34. I actually didn't start watching football until I was 21. Shotgun formation. Snap comes in. The blitz is dialed up. Running out to the left-hand side. Milton connects. Here's a free play. The 45, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Spin move. Diving down at the 1. It goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Fumbles the football. It goes out of bounds. I think he would have been called down by contact either way. But it's 1st and goal for the Dallas Cowboys. Camden Brown makes a huge catch here. I think we got to stop the clock as that was out of bounds. But way to improvise by Joe Milton. Camden Brown, way to get open, big dog. My goodness. Camden Brown rattles off a 70-yard play, bro. 70. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Milton scrambles. Milton in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That was easy. There is a flag on the play. Hold the phone. This offsides on the defense. That penalty will be declined. Touchdown, Dallas. The boys. Bang, 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 bang. Shooting him down right now. Joe Milton ends up with a touchdown here. Okay, not half bad, man. Not half bad. Extra point attempt coming up now in just a moment. Dallas Cowboys, very short drive. Very short drive. It was 4 plays, 78 yards, 1 minute and 57 seconds on that drive, capped by a 1-yard touchdown plunge. The extra point attempt is perfect for Brandon Aubrey, and it's 21-3. All right. That was too easy, says Dave. That's what I'm saying. SoCal Viking says, I got into football in 3rd grade. Rams and Roman Gabriel. Jack Snow, fearsome foursome. I'm older than color TV, says SoCal Viking. You know, it's funny. I was telling my nieces and nephews, I said, I'm older than Google. And they were like, what? I was like, yeah, Google is a 1998 product. Oh, speaking of 98, we need 2 more subscribers. Are there 2 people out of the 700-800 of you watching right now who are not currently subscribed that are on the fence about, do I like this streamer enough? Do I like this guy enough to subscribe? Is he cool enough? Maybe. Maybe not. But I am here for you. I will be here for you guys this entire season with Dallas Cowboys football. So if you guys get tired of the other commentary that's out there on this platform, I got you, dude. Come back. I'll be here. Don't feel like you have to subscribe right now. Would love for that subscribe button to be smashed, but not worried if it doesn't happen. Let's see. See you guys in Super 4, says Russell. Here comes a super chat. Max Daly. Yo, hey, yo, look who it is. Well, wouldn't you know, my boy Max Daly is in the chat. What up, Max? How you doing, sir? By the way, thank you for all of the Travis Matthew gear. I was flexing it the other day for like the Hall of Fame game. I don't know if you saw it, but I was sharing the box. I was sharing some of the shirts. I was actually wearing that shirt on camera. I've got the Blazers and everything. By the way, guys, Max Daly right here. This is the man who gifted us the Travis Matthew gear. Just a really thoughtful, generous gift. He left like a like a hand-typed letter with like inside jokes. Thank you, Max. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate the care package. One of the best care packages we've ever gotten on Football Nation, by the way. Very generous box. Thank you, Max. And shout out to Travis Matthew, especially if you are into the golf scene, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never heard of Travis Matthew, go check them out. You should definitely go check out some of their gear, especially if you like being out in the sun, in some fresh grass. You should definitely go check it out. David Bacco, what's up, man? Who is Travis Matthew? It's a brand. It's a brand out of California. 40 Bomb, says ACRSRT. I got, okay, folks, let's step away right now. Or step back into this game, I should say. Thanks, Max, for checking in. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you for that really nice care package that you sent. And here is the kickoff and the return out to about the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up now for the Arizona Cardinals. Looks like 1:14 here left to go in the first half. It's late. It's 10 p.m. It's late. It's 10 p.m. I like Top Golf, says Country. You know, Top Golf is about as much golf as I'll play. I personally am terrible at swinging a club. Like, really bad. Like, it's a huge gap in my skill set. I need to learn how to play golf. Motion on the field. Arizona Cardinals on 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. It's going to be a handoff, and the tackle will be made about 4 yards out. So this gets the clock going. It's 2nd down and 6. Corey Kinner got the carry here. Pause and Grow says, I am for real. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Where is my camera? Here we go. Blow this up right now. Cool. All right, 2nd down. Clock is hot. 2nd down and 6. Single back. Here comes the pressure. Looks like a 4-man rush this time. Gardner Minshew beats the pressure. Looks to the right, throws to the right. It's caught by Sean Bowman, who picks up 14 yards in an Arizona Cardinals 1st down. So 1st down for Bowman. This moves the sticks right now. Good pitch right there from Gardner Minshew. Elijah Clark was there to make the tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. The clock continues to tick. 1st and 10. Football at the Arizona 46. Arizona approaching midfield right now. The snap comes in. Gardner Minshew. Nice handoff here to the left-hand side. Strong run from Corey Kiner. And Julius Wood is there to make the tackle, but 7 yards of damage was done on that 1st down. So it's a 2nd down and 3, and the ball has officially crossed midfield into Dallas Cowboys territory after that 7-yard run. Right now, Corey Kiner's got 4 carries for 11 yards. He is actually, despite only having 11 yards, leading the Arizona Cardinals today in rushing. Gardner Minshew has the next most with 3. Minshew takes the snap. He wheels out to the right. 2nd down and 3. 1st down is going to be converted here. 3rd down is going to be converted into a 1st down as Rivaldo Fairweather makes a grab for 13 yards. He's tackled again, this time by Elijah Clark. And it's going to be a 1st down for the Arizona Cardinals. They have advanced all the way, guys. This drive started 38 yards back. And the ball is already on the Dallas Cowboys' 34-yard line, approaching field goal range here. Minshew on the right hash. Hands this off to the right side. This is going to be a tackle made right at the number 30 at about the 29-yard line. Bottom of the screen is Corey Kiner. Picks up 5 yards. It's 2nd down and 5. Y'all still with me? 2nd down and 5. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Krager is back for more. What up, Krager? I see you in the chat. Aaron is back for more. What's up, guys? So glad I found this channel, says Robert Garcia. I'm glad you're here, Robert. Here is nice play action and good tackle made here. Emir Smith-Marset made the catch on 2nd down and 5. He picked up 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 3 as the tackle was made on the left side of the field by Kalen Carson. Kalen Carson, great job there. I'm glad that he's actually a second-string player. Kalen Carson was trying to play first string. Yes, last year was not a good first stringer. Here comes the snap and a handoff going to result in a 1st down here. 3rd down and 3. The Dallas Cowboys defense caught flat-footed. 6-yard pickup for the Arizona Cardinals on 3rd and 3. The result of this play, 1st down. Arizona and the Cardinals will move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 at the Dallas 21. Just 1 yard shy of the red zone. On the left hash this time, Minshew fakes the handoff. Good blocking there. Pump fake. Minshew pump fake. Minshew tosses. Tackle made. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. Stops the clock with 6:58. Woo! You too, fam, says Robert Garcia. Sunshine Canyon says the Texas heat is brutal. Dude, the Texas heat is brutal. He meant the glutes, says Steve. The glutes. I got a 2nd down and 10 on my TV screen. Break. The Cardinals will line up for this 2nd down. On the Dallas 21-yard line. Shotgun formation. Minshew takes it. 3-man rush comes in. It's going to be, looks like a run to the left in between the hash and the numbers at the top of the screen. Modest gain of just 3 will bring up a 3rd down and 7. The Arizona Cardinals can't get past this Dallas Cowboys defense. There's Von Miller. Been a long time in the NFL, I tell you what. How long has Von Miller been in the NFL? My goodness. He's 37, so probably 15, 16 years. Shotgun formation. 3rd down and 7 from the 18-yard line. Good pass, good catch, down at about the 6. So that'll be good for 12 yards. Reggie Virgil makes a huge grab here and square inside the red zone. It's Cardinals with the football. 1st and goal coming up right now for Arizona. 1st and goal from the Dallas 6-yard line. We'll see what happens now. 1st and goal from the 6. The Cowboys' red zone defense looking to get a stop right now. Can they do it? Motion on the field. Gardner Minshew looks to the right. He scrambles. Minshew's in trouble. He dives. He picks up 1 yard. It's 2nd down and goal, this time from the 5. Clock continues rolling. Spiked 45-58 says hello to everyone. What's up, man? Field goal range, but touchdown would be so much better, says SoCal Viking. Lucrative says 2011. Mr. Green 3 says Cardinals might have very ugly season. They might. It's 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. It's a handoff, a good strong run. Is this enough? I don't know. The officials, they're crashing in. They're marking this short. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and goal from just a few inches out. Quarterback sneak is exactly what I would expect at this point. That's really close, man. Does he go down before? Does that knee go down before he finds the end zone? That's really close. There could be a challenge here. Coach's challenge has been initiated. So a challenge has come in. LaFleur wants to challenge this. I think that's the right thing to do. I think that's fair. I think they might have been in. Cowboys came back better than ever, says Nana. Nana Salcedo, what's going on? Nana Salcedo. We got Robert Garcia saying, good to see you, Dudley. Dudley's in the chat. All right, guys, we're approaching the 2-minute warning in the first half here. St. Louis, Missouri, greetings. Relax. Let's find out, guys. My favorite question, where are you watching from? I don't know how long this commercial break is going to be here, guys, so I'm going to try to take advantage of this and chat with y'all. 3 more new mods this year? Maybe. I'm feeling hungry, damn it. It's too late to be eating, says son. We got Ashley Deverick in Georgia. We got Robert in San Antonio, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas is checked in. Albuquerque, man, what's up, Doc? What's going on, Crystal Padilla? We got Dave in Florida. Space Explorer in outer space. Arlington, Texas is checked in. Pennsylvania has checked in. Syracuse, New York is in the chat. DJ Gene is under the sea. I got a shout out, says Nana. Yes, you did. Winnemucca, Nevada. Never heard of that one. Goober, Tennessee. Isn't everywhere in Tennessee just a goober? Daniel Wilson, what's going on, Mr. Wilson? Appreciate you checking in. Dallas Cowboys, hail the HTTC. HTTC? Okay. New York State, says Sheila. Colorado Springs from LaShawn Korb. Apple Valley, California. St. Louis is in the chat. Sunshine in Marble Falls. Bayaloop, Washington says hello. Brookhaven. I see you, Brookhaven. Mid-Michigan is in the chat. Arizona. And no, I don't like it. And no, I don't like the Cardinals, says Courtney. Sports 2005 says Cowboys, come on. Hatfield, Pennsylvania, outside of Philadelphia. South Texas for Robbie G. Bruton, Alabama. Rev in Helotes. Right up Bandera Road, my friend. What's going on? We got Longview, Texas in the chat. Callie saying hello. Bakersfield, California in the house right now. Whitney Point, New York. Yosemite National Park. What's up, dude? Donald Gillespie. Seattle's in the chat. I see y'all. Born in Pittsburgh. Girard, Kansas. Tennessee, go big. All right, man. Cool. Tight. David Bacco says, can I be a mod again? I didn't realize that you were unmodded. 3rd down and goal. The diving play. The challenge actually was lost. So they lost the challenge on the play. False start on the offense here, guys. Uh-oh. Flag comes in on this play against the Arizona Cardinals. And it makes me wonder, how many flags are we going to see on these quarterback sneaks? Let's watch it. Yeah, lots of players moved there. There was like 4 players who moved on that one. So the quarterback sneak was unsuccessful. They go back 5 yards. It's 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Gardner Minshew takes the snap. 4-man rush. Minshew with a clean pocket decides that he needs to scramble, and he is bagged on the play. Down he goes. It's 4th down and goal from the Dallas 13-yard line. A loss of 8 on that play. And the Dallas Cowboys are whooping up on these Arizona Cardinals. Looks like the field goal unit will likely be coming out instead. Watch out for Bears in Yosemite. Cowboys from Pleasanton, Texas. Appreciate all of my Texas natives here as well. All my exes live in Texas. Here's the field goal, and the field goal is good, guys. So a field goal is there for the Arizona Cardinals, and it's 21-6. The Cardinals. It's just a 2-possession deficit here. I know it looks one way and it looks kind of bleak for Arizona, but the game is definitely not over. And if the Dallas Cowboys put in their third string. We'll see how the rubber band effect works in this game, if it works in this game. Give a 3, says John. All right, and Texas is the place where, that I'd really love to be. Yes, it is. Thanks for finishing my George Strait line for me, country. Saturday morning cartoons again, Space Explorer asks. LT Overton, 2026 fourth-round pick, 137th overall is the focal point right now for the Dallas Cowboys. He is shaking hands over there on the sideline. LT Overton, we'll see how he does this season. Saturday morning cartoons, maybe not today. Let's see. For George Strait, always. I hyped yeehaw. I typed yeehaw, and it translated to yes. Why does yeehaw need translating, though? Like, what? What? Colombia, South Carolina. Manuel Torres, bienvenidos. Here is the kickoff. Out to the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, and down at about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 for Dallas. 3.5 minutes here left to go. Robbie G says, ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. I'm in the Fox Box Rocks, says Jacob. I love it. Robert Dudley lives in Syracuse. What up, man? How are you? Single back formation from the 28-yard line as Joe Milton fakes the handoff. Milton is on the run to the right, throws into a tight window, hangs on to the football through a big tackle. Camden Brown picks up 7. It's 2nd down and 3 after that big play. Tackle made by Wydette Williams. It was a good play. Camden Brown, way to hang on to that football. That was a hospital ball delivered right there. It's almost trivia time, says Space Explorer. It is almost trivia time. I got a really good workout in today. Chest and back, and then I did a 3-mile run. Here's a handoff. It was more of a 3-mile walk than a 3-mile run. 2nd down and 3, 6-yard run this time by Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue, 7 carries, 25 yards after this one. That does pick up a Dallas Cowboys 1st down. And not only is it a Dallas Cowboys 1st down, it moves the football to the Dallas Cowboys 41. So the football is at the 41-yard line. Are you Yeti? What's going on, man? He says hit that effing like. What's going on, Are You Yeti? The snap, the handoff again. This time Joe Milton will hand this off. Looks like this is going to be a 5-yard gain here for Jaden Blue. And this should take us to the 2-minute warning. So the 2-minute warning, we can speed this up, pause the clock. Y'all know what I'm going to ask. It's the 2-minute warning. So real quick, if you are new, drop 5 emojis. Looking for the newbies here, guys. If this is your first time ever watching this channel, drop 5 emojis, any emojis that you want. If it's your first, second, or third time watching, we love to say hello to all the new people in the chat. We may not have a whole lot of you guys this time, but I'm glad to say hello. Here's Robert Garcia dropping the headshots of Victor Wembanyama. Okay, Robert Garcia, I see you, bro. Let's go. Balak, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that'll happen. Nice try, Todd Tier. We got Slap J2F checking in. Toki Smurf with a big flex right there. What up, Toki? I see you, Toki Smurf. I see you, Slap J2F in the chat. Courtney says this is my 150,000th time. Great to have you back, Courtney. Always good to have y'all in here. Let's see. Alien emoji is the best. Chris Johnson says hello. Chris, shout out to you and yours. Thank you for being here today, man. I hope you come back for tomorrow's game. I hope you come back for the rest of this season. Robert Dudley checks in with a couple of emojis. Nana says, I told my dad that if the Cowboys win another Super Bowl, if he can be a Cowboys fan, and he said no. Dang, Nana. At least you tried. At least you tried, though. RU Yeti says, been subscribed for over a year now at this point. Emma Davidson, what's going on, Emma? Good to have you in the chat. Welcome to Emma Davidson, sending all the hearts right now. Your commentary off. Thumbs up, head smack, heart, explosion, and smile. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Says your commentary off. Hey Bear, says Dave. I got Robert Garcia in smiles right now. Mario, you and a few friends of mine made me start commentating, and I must say, best job I've had so far, says Noah Ronaldo. Rock and roll, dude. Looks like Texas or TX Team Roper. TX Team Roper. Hello. How are you? Welcome into today's live stream. Cowboys currently up 21-6. When we get back from the commercial break we are currently in, it's the 2-minute warning. It'll be a 2nd down and 5. Dallas Cowboys on their own 46 right now. Let's see. Here's the comment. It says, what a legend call out. Can't wait for NFL regular season, Mario, for the win. Let's effing go, Cowboys. Let's go. I see you, Max Daly. I see you, Max Daly. Lego Martinez says, unsubscribe. What's up, Lego? How are you, man? Love your show, says Robert. What's up, Robert? Mr. Nutter? Nutter Butter? I see you, brother. Welcome in. And Max, bro, thanks. Thank you. Look, I am so thankful for you sending that care package, dude. Straight up. I really, really am. It actually makes me feel bad that you're leaving super chats right now because you've already given us so much, bro. Thank you, Max. Appreciate you more than you really know. Like, straight up, I've flexed the other day when you were like in your message that you sent me. You were like, oh, we've got clothes for all kinds of stuff. It's not just the golf course. I wore that polo, that powder blue polo the other day to go car shopping. I felt like an absolute gangster in it. First down picked up right here. Jadon Blue picks up 15 yards, so thank you, Max. It's almost midnight, says Manuel. Fist bump, says Michael. Michael, I got you, brother. The Egyptians wrote in emojis. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Here's the snap, a look to the right, a throw to the right, and Tyler Johnson will make the catch, but he will not pick up any yardage. He'll actually lose yards on that play. It's 2nd down and 13. The Polo Gangster, says Country. Cards lost 15 yards during 2-minute warning. Oh, man, here we go. Break. It's 2nd down and 13. 60 seconds left to play in the first half of this football game. The Dallas Cowboys are up 21-6. Joe Milton takes the snap from the enemy 42. Milton is on the run. He throws while on the run to the end zone. Can't keep it inside the sideline there. It's going to sail out of bounds. It's incomplete. It's 3rd down and 13. And Joe Milton, for the first time today, is going to be called up to actually convert a 3rd down and long this time. Nursing home drips, says Courtney. Everyone give a shout out to Max. He's awesome, and so is Mario. Max is awesome, dude. Max actually is awesome. 3rd down and 13. Milton delivers, hits a man on the run. It's going to be a 10-yard gain. It brings up a 3rd down and 3. Timeout, 4th down and 3. And timeout is going to be called here by the Arizona Cardinals. So a 4th down with 41 seconds left to go. 4th down and 3. The Arizona Cardinals want to stop the play. And the Dallas Cowboys are going to get a chance here to convert this one. Best sports place on YouTube, says Trey. Thank you, Trey. Todd Tier says, I need some bacon. Courtney says this chat is at a nice snail's pace. It is today. Guys, I knew that today's game was going to be, let's call it an intimate live stream. I was not expecting huge numbers for today. It's way too late, dude. Not only is it too late, but I'm sure more people would rather be out doing their Saturday night rituals. Here comes a 50-yard field goal for Brandon Aubrey. Dallas Cowboys 50-yarder. The kick is up. The kick is, of course, for Brandon Aubrey. Good. And the Dallas Cowboys will score more points. It's 24-6. 36 seconds left to go. It'll be Arizona's football when we get back here. They're going to do a quick commercial break, and then we're going to get into halftime here soon. Not only is it too late, but there is a team that will get a whole shopping 0 wins this season. Let's see, how many college teams could beat the Cardinals? Probably a few. Loyal guys are here, that's for sure, says Robert. For sure, Robert. Without a doubt, man. The people who are here for this live stream, I think, are going to be the people who stick with us for the entire season and not just popping in and out. I'm sure a few people who caught this stream today will likely end up coming back at some point. But those of you guys who are sticking around, I see y'all. Just know I do. Those of y'all who are literally laying in your beds right now, those of you who are literally laying in your beds right now listening to this, or doing some late night laundry or dishes, or, just hanging out with us, thank you. Touchback here, guys. The Arizona Cardinals going to start this drive on the 35-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 here for Arizona. We're the real one, says JC. You are. Brandon Walker, big smile there. Chris Johnson says, click, like, subscribe. It's what we do. Football, like, subscribe. How about you? Can't wait, says Noah Ronaldo. Cooking pizza, drinking beer, says Dave Olaf. Man, that's the dream, dude. That's the dream. Dallas scores 50 tonight, according to my science, but Cowboys are in its prime. 1st and 10. 36-yard line on the left hash, shotgun formation. Gardner Minshew takes it, looks to the right, checks this one down. It's going to be caught by Rivaldo Fairweather, but the tackle will be made there quickly. And we've got ourselves a 2nd down and 5. So 2nd down and 5, hurry up offense. Arizona with 20 seconds here left to go in this first half. There's the snap. Gardner Minshew drops back. Minshew checks it down again. Evan Hall picks up the 1st down, gets to midfield, and a timeout could be called here. 9 seconds left to go. Looks like the Arizona Cardinals are going to use one of them. 1st and 10 after this one. 1st down, Arizona Cardinals. Lewis Foreman says, you're one of the most real announcers that are out there. Appreciate you every season, dog. I appreciate you coming back, Lewis. Thank you for coming back, man. Thanks for being back. Here's a fist bumps to Lewis. Appreciate you, dude. Seriously. Seriously, man. I cannot thank you guys enough. I would not be the channel that I am today if it was not for you guys coming back. So thank you. All right. If only you did all the 49ers games, says Troy Morgan. 1st and 10. The timeout was called. We've got 10 seconds here. On the 49-yard line, Gardner Minshew directing traffic, saying, hey, go over there. Let's go. Now we've got trips bunched up on the right side. Gardner Minshew takes the snap. He drops. Minshew to the right. Minshew throws. It's caught out of bounds. Fehoko stops the clock. So Simi stops the clock at 2nd down and 5 at the 44-yard line. A field goal from here would be a 61-yarder, maybe a 62-yarder. That would be a monster field goal. Don't know what kind of leg Chad Ryland has, but it'll definitely be tested here if they switch to special teams. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, here comes Chad Ryland to kick a 62-yard field goal, this time from the right hash. The snap, the kick, it's up. It's way wide to the right, bro. Not even close. Not even close. That was a booty cheeks kick. And it's a turnover on downs. The Dallas Cowboys likely just going to kneel it here. 1 second left to go. They should have just let that 1 second count down. Awful. 62 yards, says Robert Garcia. By the way, you know what's crazy, Robert? I don't know if you knew this or not, but the UFL has now introduced a 4-point field goal for field goals over 60 yards. So in the UFL, had he made that, the score would be 24-10 instead of 24-9. Either way, the score is 24-6, and we're about to go to halftime. I expect them to take a knee. Glad you're doing the Titans game this year. First fist bump. Let's go. 901 Thumble. Appreciate you, brother. Uh-oh, let's stop this clock. There's the knee. This takes us to halftime, and that's going to do it for the first half, guys. We'll reset this. We'll reset that. It's halftime here. It's halftime there. And, well, let's go into our trivia quiz, shall we? All right, guys, it is time for trivia. We'll put 13 minutes on the clock and start that. Let's do this thing. Okay, a couple things actually. Let's try this. Let's try this again. We're gonna redo kick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the moment that many of you have been waiting for here. We've got a trivia quiz between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. It's 10 questions. Just do your best and forget the rest. Here comes question number 1. Who threw the Dallas Cowboys' original Hail Mary pass in the 1975 playoffs? Was that Danny White, Troy Aikman, or Roger Staubach? A, B, or C? No penalties for wrong answers, guys. Just here to have some fun. Talk to me. Tell me what you know. The correct answer is indeed C, Roger Staubach, guys. The original Hail Mary, and I know you guys have probably heard this forever, but it came from the Dallas Cowboys back in 1975 as Drew Pearson caught a 50-yard touchdown pass, giving the Dallas Cowboys a 17-14 win back in 1975. All right, folks, which Arizona Cardinals running back did Arizona select number 3 overall in this year's draft? Was it Jadarian Price, Jeremiah Love, or Jonah Coleman? Easy question, right? Easy question. Do you guys know the answer to it? A, B, or C? I see a lot of people checking in with the answer. Bravo. The correct answer is indeed Jeremiah Love, who was drafted out of Notre Dame. And, you know, it's about time, man. I think he's going to be a really good running back. I think he's going to have a really tough offensive line to work behind, though. Maybe we'll see some improvement, or maybe we'll see some injuries. Hopefully not. All right, guys. Which Cowboys corner won MVP of Super Bowl 30? Was it Deion Sanders, Larry Brown, or Darren Woodson? Which corner won MVP of Super Bowl 30 for the Dallas Cowboys? A, B, or C? The correct answer, Larry Brown was the Cowboys corner who was named MVP of Super Bowl 30. Guys, his 2, not 1, but 2 second-half interceptions set up Dallas for touchdowns, and they won that game 27-17 over Pittsburgh. All right, folks, which coach led the Arizona Cardinals to their very first Super Bowl appearance? Was that Bruce Arians, Dennis Green, or Ken Whisenhunt? Which man led the Cardinals to their very first Super Bowl appearance? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? First Super Bowl appearance, guys, was Ken Whisenhunt, reaching the Super Bowl in 2008. Arizona ultimately lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2008, 27-23. It was a close game. Unfortunately, the Arizona Cardinals were never able to get over that hump. All right, guys, who did the Dallas Cowboys draft first in this year's draft? Not first overall, but who was their first pick in this year's draft? Remember, not 1, but 2 first-round picks this year. Was that Malachi Lawrence, Caleb Downs, or Tyler Booker? Another easy question if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. The correct answer is Caleb Downs. Bravo. Most of y'all got that one right. That's a pretty straightforward question there. Most of y'all got that one it's a pretty easy one for sure, no doubt about that. Let's go to the next question. This is going to be another Super Bowl-based question here, guys. Who caught the Cardinals' first touchdown pass in Super Bowl 43? Was that Anquan Bolden, Ben Patrick, or Steve Breston? A, B, or C here. The first Super Bowl touchdown for the Arizona Cardinals. Oh, snap, says Carls. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is Ben Patrick. There is the catch right there. Ben Patrick made that first catch, that first touchdown way back in 2008. Again, ultimately they lost that game, but that will be the first Super Bowl touchdown there for the Arizona Cardinals ever. So let's go to question number 7. Where did Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott play college football? Did he play at LSU, Ole Miss, or Mississippi State? A, B, or C? Where did the Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott play college football? A lot of y'all saying Charlie. A lot of y'all saying Charlie, and a lot of y'all would be correct. There he is in his Mississippi State uniform. Now remember, Dak Prescott was not a first, not a second, not a third-round pick. Dak Prescott fell into the laps of the Dallas Cowboys, and he has literally rewritten the record books for this organization. Folks, who holds the Arizona Cardinals record for the most career interceptions? Is that Larry Wilson, Aeneas Williams, or Roger Worley? A, B, or C? I like the name Worley. Something about that name just makes me smile. Well. This will be an interesting one. Some of you guys probably don't remember this. I can guarantee that most of y'all don't remember this. The answer is Larry Wilson. The answer is Larry Wilson. Aeneas Williams actually only had 46 interceptions for his career with the Cardinals, and Roger Worley only had 40. Larry Wilson has the most career interceptions for the Arizona Cardinals. I got 2 more questions here, guys. Who performed at halftime of the Cowboys' 2001 Thanksgiving game? Was that Creed, Destiny's Child, or Metallica? Who performed the halftime show for the Dallas Cowboys in 2001? Creed, Destiny's Child, or Metallica? With arms wide open, it's Creed, baby. There you go. You can see it right there. Creed is the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen. The correct answer is Creed. Not for the Super Bowl. Thanksgiving halftime 2001. All right, here's question number 10. Which Cardinals legend appeared on the cover of Madden NFL 10? Was that Kurt Warner, Larry Fitzgerald, or Patrick Peterson? Give everyone a chance to get this one right. Give everyone a chance to get this one right. Please, nobody get this one wrong. This is not a trick question, guys. In 2000, this is the Madden 10 cover there with Larry Fitzgerald on one side and Troy Polamalu on the other, which is pretty sick. But it is Larry Fitzgerald sharing that cover for Madden 2010. All right. How did you guys do on today's quiz? Hope you guys did all right. That wasn't too bad. That was fun. EA Sports. It's in the game, says Courtney. Fitz was a Pit Panther. Legends. 4 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Robert says, good job. Thank you, Robert. -3 says Bright a Bike Guy. LaShawn Korb said 4 out of 10. Space Explorer said 4 out of 10. David says, I missed 5. Courtney says she did it just for funsies. 2 out of 10. Sad day for me at trivia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the good news is that if you want to continue playing trivia, you can definitely do that on the Football Nation website. It's footballnationusa.com/trivia. Here's the link in the chat, guys. If you guys want to play trivia there, guys, it's super simple. It's super straightforward. Matter of fact, I can just show y'all what that would look like if you've never seen it before. Okay, let's move this over here. Bring this all the way up. Please stand by. Cool. Okay, so if you've never done the trivia on Football Nation, let's turn that off. If you've never done the trivia on Football Nation, you guys can see all the players who have played right here. I've got the leaderboard there as well. All you'd have to do is come up to the top, select your team. You can't see the drop down, but let's just say we want to do the Miami Dolphins. You would hit Start Quiz, and there are your Dolphins questions. You get 10 seconds to make your picks. You're either right or you're wrong, and it will record your answers down at the bottom when you're all done. If you guys want to go out there and play, you can pick your favorite team, man. You can change whatever team you want. Cincinnati Bengals, right? Start quiz, boom, you got your Bengals quiz. You want to do Dallas Cowboys, start quiz, boom, Dallas Cowboys quiz. And so on and so forth. I've got quizzes for all 32 NFL teams, and you guys can come in here and do that. Also, if you have not had a chance to do the weekly pick'ems, guys, this season, we are giving away a lot more than we have given away in the past. So this season, for the very first pick'ems, let's go here. This is correct. Drop this down really quick. 30 seconds left in halftime. Cool. This year, for the first pick'ems in week 1, we are not only giving away $100, guys, we're also giving away a Troy Aikman signed football. Yeah, you heard that right, dude. Here is the football right now. Troy Aikman signed football. It is PSA or JSA graded. It's also got the JSA sticker. And, of course, the football itself is signed and authenticated signature here for Troy Aikman. If you get all the picks correct, guys, I will be mailing this football to your house along with an extra $100. Link in the description down below. Also link in the chat. If you have not made your picks just yet, guys, we will be closing this out. I guess we could still run this until September 9th, until Wednesday and the start of the season. And, yeah, we'll end up closing your chances to play. I think we've got almost 200 people already signed up to play. So, yeah, go ahead, sign up. I want a Mario signed football, says Krager. Just super excited for the season. Me too. This is an awesome gift. It is an awesome gift, Daniel Wilson. I'm super excited to give this one out. I want a Mario signed tie. I could totally do that, Patrick. Mark Coe says Super Bowl 5, Chuck Howley, only player to ever win Super Bowl MVP from the losing team, says Mark Coe. Now that's a good idea, says Krager, or says Pause and Grow. Good luck, everyone, says 420. That's sweet, says Russell Moreau. I just want you guys to be as interested in this season as I am. I just want you guys to be as interested in this season as I am. Okay, well, let's take a quick look right now. I'm going to guess that we are, yeah, this is definitely going to be a more modest stream here today. But we did already crack 20,000 views for this live stream, so that's a good place to be. If we can get this all the way up to 30, I'll be happy with it. We've got a whole second half. Let's see if the Arizona Cardinals can make this interesting. It really is just for funsies here at this point, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that this game doesn't really mean much of anything here. Actually, I can minimize this. Make sure I got everything set up. The Arizona Cardinals are going to bring this football all the way out, seems like, to the 35-yard line. Call it the 36. Cardinals will start with the football here. It's 1st and 10 for Arizona as the second half gets started. Can't wait for week 1, Sunday night. My Giants look good, man. Won't be an easy out, says Lucrative. Lucrative, we'll see, man. I do like the Giants. I just like the Cowboys better. Probably it comes as no surprise to you. 1st and 10, Arizona 36. It's going to be a handoff. Looks like Gardner Minshew is still the quarterback in right now. Minshew's handoff will go forward for a 3-yard gain. It's going to be a 2nd down here. Clock is hot. It's 2nd down and 7. Let's see. Coups don't start until 4. We stay for you, says Krager. Thanks, Krager. Nah, Mario, we're just here for a good time, says Robert Garcia. Sweet. Hell yes, dude. That's it. That's all I got to say. Hope Scadaboo stays healthy. Dude, that'd be wild. What happened in the Buccaneers game, asks Jack Dandridge. I don't know, man. You tell me. I didn't even watch that game. Was there an injury or something that happened in the Bucs game? Hopefully not, because I think the Buccaneers just figured out the whole Vita Vea situation. By the way, injury here has stopped the clock. We're going to a timeout. Literally, second half just got started, and we're already going to a timeout. I'm ready to get our super season to start, says Charles Wood. Well, let's take a look at some of the numbers here for today, shall we? I think that would be a decent thing to do. Let's bring this one over. That's what we'll do. We'll bring this out. We'll bring this up. Alt. Show some of these numbers here. All right, guys, let's take a look at the stats for today. Here's some interesting stuff. Team stats right now, time of possession. Dallas Cowboys have not even had possession. Don't even have the possession advantage here. And yet they've been able to score 24 points in just 13 minutes. Arizona's been able to score 6 points in 17 and a half. First downs generated, Dallas Cowboys with 11, Arizona Cardinals with 9. Of those 11 first downs, 6 through rushing, 4 through the air, and 1 in penalty. Almost all of the first downs for the Arizona Cardinals have come through the air. Dallas Cowboys are 4 of 6 on third down conversions, 2 of 6 here for the Arizona Cardinals. The Dallas Cowboys did go for it on 4th down on the opening drive of the game, and they did not convert. Dallas Cowboys have a total net yardage of 255 compared to 167 for Arizona. Arizona has actually had 1 more play than the Dallas Cowboys. Going to reset these timeouts. Average gain here, 8.5 compared to 5.4 on average gains. We've got net yards rushing as well. Let's move some of this stuff over. There we go. Just want to make sure it's all set. Touchdowns, obviously 3 for the Dallas Cowboys, 0 here for the Arizona Cardinals. 1 rushing, 2 passing. Joe Milton has been pretty good. The Dallas Cowboys, 0 turnovers today. The Arizona Cardinals did throw an interception. Just looking at all of these here, the Dallas Cowboys have not even had to punt today. Not bad. Cowboys have ended every drive in either points. Well, yeah, just points. Or actually, there was the 4th down, the failed 4th down conversion. But outside of that, Dallas has looked pretty good here. Not even going to lie. Dropping back, Minshew throws. It will be caught. It will be caught here. Was that Sean? That's Hull who made that catch. I've got myself 1st and 10. 9-yard pickup here. Sean Bowman makes the catch there as the big tight end on the play for the Arizona Cardinals. Gardner Minshew, another completion. Gardner Minshew is 16 of 19. That's not half bad. Unfortunately, he does have that interception tonight, so that's going to hurt his overall score. Minshew hands this off to Evan Hull. Evan Hull on 1st and 10 from the Arizona 48. Moves the football across midfield into Dallas Cowboys territory. That is going to be good for a 6-yard pickup. It's now 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4. And that's the 4th carry of the day for Evan Hull. Good for 13 yards. I appreciate every single one of you guys being here today, man. It's late. It's already almost 11 o'clock here in San Antonio. The second half is just getting started. We'll probably be here till about midnight, maybe midnight 30. Here's a throw to the right-hand side. It will be caught. Tackle is made on the right-hand side, but a good catch for 10 yards for Rivaldo Fairweather results in a first down for the Arizona Cardinals, and that moves them from the Dallas 46 to the Dallas 36. The Cardinals continue to push into Dallas Cowboys territory. All right. 1st and 10. Dallas 36. Single back formation. Gardner Minshew takes it. Hands this off to Evan Hull. Hull is tackled on the right hash at about the 33-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup. It's a 2nd down and 7 now. So 2nd down and 7. It's almost midnight, says John. Is Abin Akonda going to play today? I don't know. He should. But the Cowboys haven't had a chance to possess in the second half. He'll probably get some carries here tonight. Gardner Minshew in the shotgun, takes it. 4-man rush comes in. Minshew throws to the left, hits a man on a slant route. He's got all kinds of players on skates right here. Gets the football to the 20-yard line before the whistles come in. That's good for an Arizona Cardinals. First down. Arizona picks up another first down. The clock continues to tick. The clock continues to tick. It was Reggie Virgil who made the grab. Trin FSS says San Diego here. Where are y'all from? Where can I get a hoodie, says James. James, if you want to pick up a hoodie, you can totally do that on the website, footballnationusa.com/shop. And you can see the entire shopping page there. 1st and 10 becomes 2nd down and 4. It moves the football 6 yards forward, and we're on the Dallas 13-yard line now. On the Dallas 13. Here we go. It's Arizona with possession. The Cardinals. The Cardinals have the football. It's 2nd down and 4. Minshew takes it and fakes it. He goes to the right, has to cut back. Nice move, but Minshew improvising, throws this thing away through the back of the end zone. It will be an incomplete pass. It will stop the clock. It's 3rd down and 4 at the Dallas Cowboys 13. C. Dovez says, hell yeah, hoodie season. Who will win the Super Bowl, says Krager. That's a great question. It's a good question. Last year, we gave away some other prizes. I've got like candy boxes this year as well that I'm going to be giving out. Shotgun formation, 3rd down and 4. Football at the 13-yard line. Gardner Minshew on 3rd down throws. It looks like it's caught right here. That should be good for a first down. It's 1st and goal for the Arizona Cardinals. Good catch there by Corey Kinner. It's his first reception of the day. It's good for 6 yards. And the running back makes the play on the post route. Krager says too obvious. Trin FSS says Chargers fan here. Been a long off season. Welcome. What's up, dude? Curious why you're watching this game. If you're a Chargers fan, you must really be a football fan too. Under center, Gardner Minshew changes the play, looks left, looks right, makes sure everybody hears. Motion. And the snap. Minshew hands this off. Evan Hull steps on the gas, takes it from the 7 to the 5. Looks like he's down at the 4. It's 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal. The Bugman Jr. The Bugman Jr. says TB B-Boy sending some sunshine. The American Travel Guy saying, what's up, Mr. San Antonio? I see you big money now, quitting that job, going full-time. Let's go Cards from Osaka, Japan. Arigato, my friend. Thank you for being here today. A snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. Evan Hull can't punch it in. It's 3rd down and goal, this time from the 1-yard line. The Cardinals are knocking on the Cowboys' door, and the defense is now looking to make a goal line stop. Ooh. Let's see. Dude, this is A touchdown here would be huge. A touchdown here could make this. Oh, there it is. Easy play. Evan Hull to the left-hand side. It's actually Corey Kinner to the left-hand side. Dives in for a touchdown. And it's a touchdown. Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals score a touchdown here. That will stop the clock. That will stop the clock. And I think this particular one, that one was really loud. Why was that one so much louder than all the other ones? Oh my gosh. What? Kidding. That was really loud though. I'll note of that. There's the touchdown. Here comes the extra point attempt. It's 24-13. Let's get locked back in. Okay. All right. Good. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. Yes. It's 13-24. It's an 11-point game. I hope that woke you guys up. Alert the media, says Todd Tier. Thank you for saying hi, says Hilda. What's going on, Hilda? How are you? Welcome in. Folks, it's a touchdown for the Arizona Cardinals. Looks like the Dallas Cowboys couldn't get the shutout, but that's okay. Let's actually turn this off, turn that off, turn that one on, and cut back to this right now. The Cards are making it interesting, says David. I think so, too. Only 4 more years until the next World Cup stream, says CCSS. Well, I think the Women's World Cup is next summer. Not only that, but they do have Olympic soccer as well. I'll probably cover the Olympics in 2 years. Not only is it the Olympics in 2 years, I also think that like the Euros, like the UEFA Euros, might be a thing. I could totally cover those next summer as well if we're looking for extra stuff. All right. Let's see. I just had a beatbox. One of those is enough for one to have a good night. For one night, a beatbox. Like, right? Right? Little beatbox right there. I don't know, man. We did a little bit of beatboxing on the school bus, bro. It's like playing with the action figures, just like, and like the beats just started rolling in. I could definitely work on my beatboxing skills. Do you usually cover every primetime football game? Tim? Yes, bro. Yes, yes, yes. We'll take a look at the schedule then, dude. I got you. Check this out. Taking a look at the schedule. I'll pause this here. So, starting in week 1, in case you guys are curious, I've got 6 games here in week 1, Tim. All the games highlighted in green. So, Patriots, Seahawks, 49ers, Rams. At 12 o'clock on Sunday, we'll do Bills, Texans, and then Commanders, Eagles, and finish off a triple header in week 1 Sunday, Cowboys, New York Giants, then Monday Night Football as well. Always expect this channel to do Thursday, Sunday night, and Monday Night Football, and then we fill in the schedule on Sundays wherever we can. Week 1, that's the schedule. Week 2, the schedule would be Thursday Night Football, and then on Sunday, we're doing 3 games. You can see the games highlighted in green, and these schedules will be released weekly through our email list, guys. Oh, a fumble on the kickoff. Return. The Dallas Cowboys jump down on top of it, so they get to keep possession here. But that was a scary moment. Cowboys almost lost possession. They've got it. It's 1st and 10, football on the Dallas Cowboys 32. But, yeah, guys, if y'all want to keep up with Football Nation, if y'all want to see what's going on in my world, man, sign up for the email chain. Sign up for the emails on the website. Just go to footballnationusa.com and submit a form, and I'll update you guys once a week. I send out those emails once a week. Looks like we got Sam Howell on the field right now. So Sam Howell is the quarterback in for the Dallas Cowboys at the 32-yard line, motion on the field. From the 32, he hands this off to Malik Davis. Davis finds a gap here, rolls over, and goes down at about the 40. It's an 8-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down and 2 coming up for Dallas now. Nice lineup, says Robert. Dude, yeah, the games are great. I want to see the waddle dance again, says Space Explorer. We might see that waddle dance on Monday Night Football if he scores that touchdown. Sign up, says Joe Romo. Fumble Rooski, says DJ Jean. All right, 2nd down and 2. Clock is hot. Football at the 40. Cowboys with possession. Under center, it's Sam Howell. Howell takes it. He hands this off, and that's another good, strong run. This time, Jadon Blue picks up 8 yards, but a flag comes raining down. Let's see what this flag is for. 7:53 left to go as that flag hits the deck. Waddle, Winchy, waddle. What if that was the song? They should change it. Holding, defense, number 97. 5-yard penalty will be added on at the end of the run. Automatic 1st down for the Dallas Cowboys. So another 5 yards tacked on. End of that run here on the holding call against the Arizona Cardinals. The football is now at the Arizona 49 across midfield. The Dallas Cowboys starting to eat here. Yeah, what if the wobble was the waddle? Waddle when she waddle, when she waddle, when she walk. Yeah. Oh, man. There's a throw to the middle of the field. So finding some spacing in that high traffic zone, Zach Kuntz finally is able to hang on to the football. He's been targeted multiple times today. That's his first catch of the day for 6 yards. It brings up a 2nd down and 4 and moves the football to the Arizona 43. The clock is ticking. 2nd down and 4. Break. Sam Howell breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation, trips on the left. Zach Kuntz on the left. Jadon Blue also jumps to the left, and it's a counter run as he goes to the right. That is going to generate enough push here, though, and he will pick up about 7 yards on that play. 2nd down and 4 becomes 1st down, Dallas Cowboys, and moves the football here. Good play again. So a 7-yard run to the Arizona 36. It's 1st and 10. Went from the 43 to the 36. Actually, I think they went from the 36 to, no, that's right. I was right the first time. Okay. 36-yard line. It looks more like the 37-yard line, if I'm being honest. I think we're on the 37. It's 1st and 10 on the right hash. Howell fakes the handoff and does fake out a lot of players. He does throw while on the run. Marquez Valdez-Scantling makes the catch. 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 becomes 1st and 10 and puts the Dallas Cowboys at the Arizona 23. Someone says it's midnight. Waddle like a duck. Thank you, Trey J. Man, this team should be a solid playoff team this year. I like what I've seen so far, says J-Dog Vids. Sam Howell was a quarterback at ACC North Carolina Tar Heels, says Robert Dudley. Single back formation, little jet sweep action here. Blocking on the right-hand side, turns the corner, picks up a good chunk of yardage here. 8 yards by Anthony Smith. 2nd down and 2. Anthony Smith pushed out of bounds by Kalen King of the Arizona Cardinals. 1st and 10 from the Arizona 23. It's now 2nd down and 2 at the Arizona 15 after Anthony Smith's 8-yard run. The clock is ticking. 5.5 left to play in this quarter. David Bunzo, appreciate you, man. Sunshine Canyon, Joe Milton looks good. Joe Milton is done for the day. He went 9 of 13, but did have 179 yards. This could have been a free play right now. It's a handoff to Jadon Blue. Blue is down by contact, I believe. And 2nd down and 2. Looks like it says, what are they going to say? Okay. Ruling on the field is down by contact. They are giving a 1st down to the Dallas Cowboys. 1st down, Dallas. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Football on the Arizona 13-yard line after that play. Football on the Arizona 13-yard line after that play. Here we go. All right, guys. I got a 1st and 10. Sam Howell, motion on the field. Waiting for the snap here. Howell takes it and hands this off to Jaden Blue. Blue tries to find a gap. Looks like someone got a piece of his face mask, but no flag comes in. It'll be a short gain of just 2. It's 2nd down and 8, and the clock continues to tick. Thank you, Lana French. Appreciate you. This might be my new Cowboys outfit moving forward. I do need to get this suit jacket tailored a little bit, though. It's a little wide, but we can get that figured out later. Milton does look like a great backup for Dak Prescott. Thank you, Lana French, for the comment there. Empty backfield this time. Sam Howell getting ready to throw. It's 2nd down and 8 from the 11. Howell, pocket crumbles. Howell takes too long. He sheds a tackle. He's driven back, and he's bagged on the play. Sam Howell will lose 6 yards. It's 3rd down and 14 now. What is he planning to do next? Mario, Dallas lead, says Joe Romo. Dallas will score 6 on the next play, says Charles Woods. Thank you very much, Ashley Deverick. Cheers. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you. That was what I was going for today. Shotgun formation. Snap comes in. It's a handoff, and it's going to be a run. Nice move here. Jaden Blue tries to get this back to that 11-yard line. He does, but it's 4th down and 8, and they are definitely not going for it here. So a field goal coming up from the Arizona 11. This will end up being a 31-yard field goal. So a chip shot field goal here for the Dallas Cowboys. 31-yard, is that right? 18 yards on top of 11. Someone math me up here. Is that 29? 29-yard field goal, if I can't math right now. Yeah, it's a 29-yarder. Yeah, 29-yard field goal. The kick is up. The kick is money, guys. Come on. What did you expect? Of course, the field goal is good. Field goal is good. And the Dallas Cowboys stop the clock here. They're now up 27-13 over the Arizona Cardinals. And Brandon Aubrey does it again. All right, well, not a whole lot of time left. That's an abrupt cutoff right there. We'll have to work that field goal song out a little bit too. Mr. Automatic, says J-Dog Vids. We're also working on different sounds here, guys. Let's see, I got no music. There we go. Let's turn this on. Yeah, here are some of the field goal sounds that we got right now. And by the way, still have over 600 people watching this live stream right now, which is awesome. Thank you guys for being here. I know I keep saying that, but I genuinely mean it. Okay, listen to all of these. So I've got 2 field goal sounds for now. Field goal 1. Right? That's field goal number 1. You guys have heard that a lot. Field goal number 2. Field goals right there. We want to keep those short. Then, of course, we got our touchdown sounds, and I've got a list of touchdown songs. Here's touchdown 1. And this one is one that I wasn't sure of, but I do like it for, like, Texans and Titans and Cowboys and, like, those Texas teams. Feels very ZZ Top, right? That's one. Little dubstep right there. For those who like their dubstep, that's another one. This one's got a little heavy metal. We just added this one. It's a little loud, but we'll adjust that. I got 4 more. This one y'all have heard multiple times. We've had this one since last year. One of my favorites. For whatever reason, this one is my favorite. I think it's just the Rick Ross at the start. This one is just, for whatever reason, my favorite. I love it. It hits so hard. This is number 9. This is touchdown sound number 7, actually. And then touchdown sound number 10. That's the last one. So we can keep adding to this list. And we probably will. We probably will. But, yeah, you know, we're just continuously developing what we got going on here. Let's see. 29-yard field goal attempt is good. Let's see. Hi and Ola Ashley. Here is the kickoff, guys, and we get a return out to the 25. Fighting to get to the 30. Won't quite get there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 29 for Arizona. 1:48 here left to go. All right. Let's see. Dallas will put this game away in quarter number 4, says Charles Wood. Yeah, I'm thinking that this game will probably be over here soon. I mean, realistically speaking, it's late. A lot of places around the United States, everywhere on the East Coast, is already into tomorrow. 1:48 left to go in this game. In Arizona, it's late anyways. It's already 10 o'clock in Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. Wait a minute. They have the weird time where they don't do daylight savings time. Catch is made on the right-hand side, guys. 1st and 10 becomes 1st and 10. They move the football from the Arizona 29 to the Arizona 41. It's a 1st down for the Cardinals. Till the end, my friend, says Joe Romo. Thank you, Joe Romo. The last music, good for interception, too. Oh, you know what? I didn't even have a turnover sound. Ooh, we can get some turnover sounds, too. That's a good idea, Bride a Bike guy. I like where your head's at, bro. Motion on the field. Here's a snap from the 41-yard line. Looks like this is going to be a short gain for Corey Kinner. And it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 here at the Arizona 43. The clock continues to tick. We've got less than a minute left to play in quarter number 3. All right, it's after midnight here, and sadly, I have a very early morning, says John. No worries, John. I'm so glad to head out a little early. Oh, he says, so I am going to head out a little early. Much love, Mario. Much love, chat. And catch you all, I believe, tomorrow. I believe tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow. Here is a pitch and catch, this time right-hand side. Well done, delivered there. Keaton Slovis is in for the Arizona Cardinals. Bryson Green makes the catch. It's 1st and 10 at the Dallas Cowboys 39. Big 1st down play right there again. This should take us to the end of the quarter. This will take us to the end of the quarter, guys. So we are not going to see another play here in quarter number 3. When we get back, it's 1st and 10 at the Dallas 39. And this preseason game will be coming to an end here soon. I think Dallas is probably going to keep this on the ground. Probably late for them, too. Get some zoinks for turnovers. Yeah, we can get some good ones. What about sound effects, says DJ Gene. I don't want to oversaturate it. I've seen some other channels where they've got, like, sound effects, and it's just like, you guys ever watch Family Guy? Where it's like, Dingo and the baby, and they do just, like, a bunch of fart sounds and random noises there. Like, I don't want a soundboard that I got to go through. We can do, like, the touchdowns and the celebrations for when points happen or turnovers happen. I don't want to have, like, a splat and a banana sound, and I don't even know how a banana sounds, but, like, you know, I don't want it to get cartoonish or anything like that. Todd Tier says, owl on the prowl. I would expect no less. I expect no less, says Todd Tier. No sound effects, please. I get enough of that from other channels, says JC. That's what I'm saying, dude. Please, no crazy sounds. Dingo and the baby. The dingo ate your baby. What's going on, Todd Tier? All right, man. Robert, what's going on? Robert's still with us, too. Dropping the owls here. Bro, how do I get a setup similar to yours? Sync of an X3. It's really not that hard, brother. It takes, what it truly takes is dedication, a little bit of time. If you're working a day job, you'll have to find time to do it, man. But honestly, this is done one piece at a time. To like legitimately answer your question, bro, take a look at this. I literally put all these pieces in one at a time. Right? So, like, I can make these all disappear. And then I have no background at all. It's right? 2 squares depending on the colors, 2 team names depending on the teams, 2 logos depending on those. I got a scoreboard that I run manually. That's something you would actually have to pay for. Or you could just ride with CBS or ESPN, but they'll give you your spoilers. Then for all the other stuff we do, like these graphics, Santino's making these manually now. But when I started, it was Muhammad Ali, man, and I had to make these slides by myself. And I would spend hours and hours doing data research, building roster lineups, and doing this the hard way. And we've learned and built systems to build this out the easy way, but we've got tons of data, tons of comparisons, tons of different things that separate us from the competition out here. Here's a throw that goes up, and it's bobbled off the hands. What a drop right there by Demontre Jacobs. Trash. Not only that, but we've got our stats on one side and 2 drive boards down below. Not only that, but we're also set up to pop from one game to the next game, right? Just depending on what the games are. So we've got everything set up in advance whenever they happen. It takes a lot, but you will slowly start to lay the groundwork. There is a video under channel members only. I think it's my first members only video, and it explains literally how I build all this stuff from scratch. So you can watch that if you want to. Robert, thanks, man. Let's see. Thanks, David. I appreciate you, man. And if you guys want to see the entire thing, 1st and 15, by the way, I'm just rambling here. 1st and 15, it's going to be a handoff to the right-hand side. Looks like no gain here. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 15, and the clock is ticking. And if you guys really want me to completely destroy the illusion, there you go. It's just me and a green screen on the wall right here. Just a green wall. That's all. That's it. If you really want me to destroy the illusion, you want me to break that 4th wall, there it is. All right, 2nd down and 15 with 14 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Snap comes in from the 44-yard line. This is going to be tossed overhead. Another dropped pass here this time. Great defense by the Dallas Cowboys, but it will stop the clock. It's 3rd down and 15 with 14:11 left to go. You know, part of it is the fact that I was a computer science major, so understanding the differences between JPEGs, PNGs, MP4s, and like files like that did help a little bit. I'm still learning how to like label all of my folders, and it's a work in progress. But, you know, 3rd down and 15. Looking right, slinging it. It's popped up in the air, and the tip drill not going to come into effect. It's a bad pass right there by Keaton Slovis. 4th down, and not really inside of field goal range. This would be another 62-yarder, just like last time. 62-yard field goal missed very wide right. They might want to try it again, but we'll see if they do. Got your spell on me? What sorcery is this, says Pause and Grow TV? Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate y'all, man. So, 4th down and 15. The punt team is out here for the Arizona Cardinals. The Dallas Cowboys about to get the football back here in just a moment. There's the snap. There's the boot. It's a high-hanging punt. Fair catch is signaled. And it goes out through the end zone. It's going to be a touchback here. Dallas Cowboys going to start this drive on the 20. For those of y'all who missed some of this stuff earlier, let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys schedule. Taking a look next week, guys. The New Orleans Saints are visiting Dallas for that game. So we got a Dallas Cowboys game in Dallas for the first time this preseason, and the Saints will be visiting. Then Dallas, the Cowboys for week 1, Sunday Night Football, Cowboys at Giants for week 1. Week 2, Commanders at Cowboys. Week 3, Ravens and Cowboys in Brazil. And then week 4, Cowboys at Texans. I would love nothing more than to see the Dallas Cowboys start the season 4-0. But I am going to temper my expectations. Last year, I dropped a video that said, the Dallas Cowboys are back and the NFL should be terrified. And guess who looked like a big old doofus? This guy. So I won't be doing that again this year. I'm going to be a lot more realistic with my expectations. And if I under-predict the Dallas Cowboys and the Cowboys over-deliver, I don't think anybody would be mad at me for that prediction. Here's a look at the Arizona Cardinals schedule, folks. Preseason in Week 3, it's Cardinals at Packers. That's going to be the final Week 3 of the preseason, Friday night. That'll be next week. I won't be covering this one. Then Week 1 of the season, Cardinals have the Chargers. Seahawks will be visiting Cardinals in Week 2. Cardinals against 49ers. And then in Week 4, Cardinals at Giants. I don't know, man. I see 2-2, says David. Russell says, y'all agree, question mark. The Dark Wizard, says Todd Tier. Kellen Moore comes to visit us. That'd be really great. By the way, all the love to Kellen Moore. For those of y'all who don't speak that level of football, Kellen Moore was the longtime Dallas Cowboys offensive coordinator. He left the Dallas Cowboys to go be an offensive coordinator. I think he went to go be the offensive coordinator for Los Angeles Chargers before getting the head coaching role with the New Orleans Saints last year, if I'm not mistaken. I feel about like 80% confident in the words that I just said. But, yes, Kellen Moore coming back to Dallas to visit us here. This time he's coming back as a head coach. We'll see how that goes. All right, folks, shotgun formation. Motion on the field, waiting for the snap right now. Sam Howell takes it. Howell looks to the right. Nice back shoulder fade to Zach Kuntz. Good catch for Kuntz. And Kuntz gets up and drops the first down. First down, Dallas Cowboys. It's 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. They started this drive on the 20. That was a 25-yard catch right here. Moves the Cowboys out to the Dallas 45. Clock is hot. Kellen went to Philadelphia, says Sank of a X3. I remember the more backup quarterbacks. 0-4. No, that's here. Okay. All right, dropping, looking to the right, throwing to the right. Another catch made out there by Anthony Smith. This time Anthony Smith will pick up, looks like 8. So 2nd down and 2 coming up right now. Clock's ticking. Just took the under 14.5. Remember the more backup days? Dallas Cowboys will go 5-0 to start the season. Of course, he deliberately forgets that Moore first helped my Eagles win another Super Bowl. Yes, I did. I didn't deliberately forget. I just totally straight up forgot. And that's okay, man. There's too many things for me to keep track of these days. 3rd down and 2 coming up after a handoff to Israel Abanikanda. So Abanikanda is in. Kellen was Philadelphia's offensive coordinator, says son of a X3. Yes, that has been addressed. All right. Okay, 3rd down and 2. It's going to be a handoff to the right-hand side, and it looks like the Dallas Cowboys will indeed be getting that. By the way, we can both be right here. He says that Kellen was Philadelphia's offensive coordinator. Yes, he was, but immediately after leaving the Dallas Cowboys, he did go to the LA Chargers to be the offensive coordinator for the 2023 season, and then became the offensive coordinator for the 2024 season for Philadelphia. And then in 2025, he was the head coach for the New Orleans Saints. So we're both right. Here's a look to the right. Here's a throw to the right. This is an incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Let me stop the clock here with 11:23. All right, it's 2nd down and 10. This is where we are. Let's see. Do you remember Bob Hayes? I don't. Thanks, Ashley. Appreciate you. She says, don't call yourself a doofus because I'll never call you that. That's fair. All right. Folks, 2nd down and 10. Here is the snap, dropping back, looking left, in trouble, has to slip away. Sam Howell showing off the legs. He gets to the corner. He picks up about 7 yards on the scamper. It's 3rd down and 3 coming up right now with 11:14 left to go. Kellen Moore will be the Dallas head coach. You know, if they had just paid him, and by the way, I'm pretty sure that was the same year in 2023. Is that when Dan Quinn also left to be the head coach of the Commanders, or was that the year after that? I feel like Kellen Moore and Dan Quinn both left that year. Here's the snap on 3rd down and 3. Delivering a pass up the middle in a tight window. It's caught by Zach Kuntz. Kuntz really wanting that starting roster spot, or at least a roster spot. Good for a Dallas Cowboys. 1st down. Cowboys move the ball to the Arizona 32. The clock is ticking. Krager says they always win. Wow, how about them Cowboys? Pittsburgh Steelers 12-5 this year, AFC champs. I meant the Eagles will not win this year's Super Bowl. No, they won't. This is going to be a handoff. Israel Abanikanda will pick up 5 yards at 2nd down and 5. Israel Abanikanda also on that roster bubble, trying to get a roll with the Dallas Cowboys. Robbie says he got legs and he knows how to use them. Dan Quinn didn't leave. He was fired. I watched it. Fair. But he also took a lot of Dallas Cowboys players with him in the process. That was a mass defensive exodus, and it's why the last 2 years have been hell for Dallas. Here looks like a run to the right, gets to the 20-yard line. The Dallas Cowboys convert the 2nd down and 5 on a 7-yard run by Israel Abanikanda. The result of the play, 1st down, Dallas Cowboys. We are at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10 at the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 at the edge of the red zone. Here we go. Later, Mike. ZZ bottom, not ZZ top. Fair enough. Shotgun. Snap. Blitz coming in. Shooting to the end zone. No. Looking for Jaden Smith. This is going to be an incomplete pass, and it stops the clock. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete. Football at the Arizona 20. 2nd down. How can you sleep with the Cardinals playing, says Krager. They both make life easy for Big Mike. For Big Mike McCarthy. Same here at David Bacco, says Ashley. He was fired from the Falcons as well. Yeah, but at least he took the Falcons to a Super Bowl where he infamously blew a huge lead to the New England Patriots. But still, he did take the Falcons to a Super Bowl. 2nd down becomes 3rd down and 2. Got to give Quinn his credit. Not to mention what Quinn did when he was in Seattle as well. Some of my favorite memorable sports moments have been here with Football Nation and the Football Nation fam. Let's go, Hazer. Appreciate you, bro. Dude, I effing love you, man. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, dude. Thank you for being back. I honestly have so many memories with you guys, too. Like, too many inside jokes. Uh-oh. Well, here's the snap. Sam Howell is going to flip this up, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off right now. And this will be a turnover. Sam Howell wanted that 2nd spot. It looks like he's probably going to be quarterback number 3 the way he's playing. So, well, there goes that. We can turn off the red zone music. No longer in the red zone here. That was just a bad throw. I think that was meant to be a post route. Bad throw right there. I don't know why he would throw that into double coverage. Good enough for an interception. 8 minutes left to go. It'll be Cardinals football when we get back. He did good with Seattle. That's fair, says Jace. I mean, he almost... You can give him partial credit for putting together the Legion of Boom. Partial credit for that. I don't really blame Quinn for the Super Bowl loss. The GOAT was on the other side of the field. Fair enough. It's a Cowboys night. It sure is, Dave. Dallas scores 6 next play. Cragger says, LOL. See that no chance in hell would have hit right now. Let's go, says Mr. Birdmain. We'll get it back, says Hazer. Russell says the boys got this tonight. Y'all pluck them birds like the St. Louis Cardinals. Bob Hayes till 1974. Dang. Abanaconda looks good. DJ Jean says hashtag cooked. Thank you, Ashley Deverick says Football Nation is a great community. Greatest community and much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sam the Butcher says Robbie G. Looks like Cardinals players might be hurt. That last Aubrey field goal cashed me out, says David Neville. Congrats, David Neville. You know, it's crazy, man. We only got like 30 subscribers during this live stream. That's not usual for our live streams on this channel. That's okay. If you guys are out there, man, and you have not, hey, look who it is. He was brought down by his own man. That was hysterical, says our boy Colin. What's up, Colin? How you doing, man? Jaguar Gator is in the chat today. I checked out your stream earlier today. I know you covered, I think it was did you cover the Jets and the Steelers today, bro? I think I saw you covering the Jets and the Steelers today. Shout out to Colin. Shout out to Jaguar Gator. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, my boy's got a hell of a setup right now. He literally, dude, I don't know how you do this or how you have all this gear, but he goes out here and he sets up all of the helmets. He's got like a whole helmet wall for both teams. So if you go check out his channel and he were like, if he was live right now, you would see like a giant 30 stack of Cardinals helmets and 30 Cowboys helmets. Super cool. I love it. I love it. Good to have you in here, man. Welcome to today's game. Rock and roll, guys. Okay. Well, single back formation at the 20-yard line. Here's the snap and a drop back. Oh, hit on the release. That's going to be a forward pass. The officials are going to call this one an incomplete, I would assume. 7:56 left to go, and Slovis is definitely a little rocked as he gets up after that incomplete pass. Almost a fumble here for Keaton Slovis. Let's see. What would be a usual number of subs for Mario? I'd say at least 100 per stream. That's kind of what we go for. I mean, we've had multiple streams where we've picked up a couple thousand in a game, but on average, the channel typically picks up about 100 subscribers per stream. At least that's what it was for the World Cup. That's typically what we see during football games, 1 to 2, maybe 300 subscribers per football game, but it's preseason. Second down and 10 from the 20-yard line, running off to the right-hand side. Looks like Slovis has some legs, and that's going to be good for an Arizona Cardinals first down. Cardinals pick up a first down here on an 11-yard run. This moves the football out from the Arizona 20 to the Arizona 31. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first scamper of the day for Slovis. He's now got one run, good for 11 yards. The stats are on the right-hand side here for your convenience. First and 10, 31-yard line. The handoff, there's going to be a flag in on the play. It looked offsides to me if I had to guess. Tackle was made behind the line of scrimmage. The flag is in on the play. It is going to be offsides on the defense. So no surprise here. Offsides on the Dallas Cowboys defense. It's a 1st and 5 after that penalty. So 7 minutes and 12 seconds here left to go. The clock is still ticking. First down and 5 after that offsides jump by Jay Toya. Here's the snap, little play action from the right hash. Oh, the pressure comes in, and it's a bag. Down goes Slovis. It's going to be a sack lunch delivered to you, courtesy of Sam Williams. That's his first sack of the contest. It's second down and 14. It's a good play. Second down and 14. Let's see. I looked up Jaguar Gator 9 YouTube channel. I subscribed to his channel. There you go. There you go. Shout out to Jaguar Gator, man. Jaguar Gator, he's a good guy. Colin's a really good guy. He actually helped us out a little bit during the offseason here, so I appreciate that. Second down and 14. Snap comes in. It's a handoff to the right side. A good run this time. Almost gets all 14. He does pick up 11 yards on that run to the right. Stewart makes it a 3rd down and 3. Trey Stewart with a good solid run to the right-hand side. We are more than midway through quarter number 4. This game might actually finish before midnight. Not half bad. That reminds me of, Steve, that reminds me of one of my favorite fantasy football names. It's My Ball, Zach Ertz. Go ahead and put that all together. This is going to be an incomplete pass. It's 4th down and 3. Nice. Sunshine also subscribed to Jaguar Gator 9. He'll do some different games that I don't do. So, there you go. Just read that out pretty fast. Let's see. Rodney Dangerfield said Krager. 4th down. Incomplete pass. 5 minutes and 41 seconds left to go. It's garbage time here, so they are going for it on 4th down and 3 from their own 38. This is going to be bobbled off the fingertips, and it's a turnover on downs. The Dallas Cowboys take over in pretty dang good field position, if I do say so myself. So the Cowboys are going to take over. The Dallas Cowboys have not normally played this well. This is the first time we're seeing them play this well. Guys, last season the Cowboys' defense was bad. Offensively, Cowboys were not half bad, but defensively it was terrible. Granted, right now it is a bunch of second-string players on both sides, second, third, and fourth-string players on both sides. And it is the Arizona Cardinals. No offense to Cardinals fans. Just noting that the Arizona Cardinals were not a top offense last season. Even with their main starters, I couldn't imagine their second-string players being that much of a challenge for the Dallas Cowboys defense. Last year, the Cardinals finished the season 3-14. The Dallas Cowboys 7-9-1. Cowboys looking to take a big step forward, end up being a 10 or 11 win team. I can see the Cardinals maybe picking up 5 wins this year. It's still a step in the right direction, but that's not going to get you to the playoffs. Let's see. Jaguar Gator makes great videos that are deep cuts for sure. Yeah, dude, Jaguar Gator 9 definitely does. Dallas snags an interception. Mario, why don't you do this professionally? Russell, technically speaking, I am doing this professionally because this is my profession. Semi-pro, I guess. I don't really know how to put it. I'll say this, Russell. I quit my job as a network engineer to do this full-time. And I've been doing this full-time now for a little over a year. We've been full-time for about a year and a half here. My only regret is that I didn't do it sooner. I love what I'm doing right now. It is a ton of work. It's a ton of planning, especially while I'm trying to juggle the website as well. But it's totally worth it, man. It really is. 0-17 Cardinals. It's nice of Mario. Yeah, man, JG9 is awesome, dude. Let's see. He is doing it professionally. He makes good money on this channel. I do all right. Yeah, I do all right. Dallas gets an interception. No way, 214 at best, says Krager. Woo. Russell, appreciate you, man. Nah, don't ban Russell for that. Beck could do it for them in the air. I could say, I like Carson Beck. I do. I do. Even on a bad day, it's still the best. It's still the best career. It is, because we get to watch sports. And I get, you know, I work from home, and I'm pretty social, but I feel like I get that social connection with you guys through this chat, so I don't feel like that longing of loneliness. Like, I don't feel that with the community that we have here. And I know that sounds super cheesy, but it's also super true. 2nd down and 1 coming up, football at the Arizona 29. Yeah, I know people who work from home, and they tell me all the time, they say, man, how can you work from home? Like, it's lonely. You don't get to talk to anybody, like this, that, and the other. But I'm literally talking to hundreds or thousands of people at any given time. And it's just great to know that there are real people on the other side of this camera, this contraption here. And you guys are in real time with me, man. So I appreciate y'all. Just Max drops a super saying you're the man. Appreciate you, bro. Rock and roll, dude. Let's go. 2nd down and 1. That's what I've got on my TV screen. I've got a 2nd down and 1. The clock has stopped with 5:01 on it. Be faster to go this way. All right. The official, the umpire, sets the football, steps back. There's the snap. Howell will put this into the belly of the beast, and Israel Abanikanda will pick up enough for another Dallas Cowboys first down. Dallas moves the chains again, and more importantly, gets this show on the road, man. They're keeping this ticking. They're keeping it moving. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Football Nation. All right, guys, if y'all did set your parlays but you did not hit, I do have an offer for y'all. We are promoting Acorns here on this channel. It's an investment platform that allows you to round up your spare change. If you have not already made your investments for the year, it's a great place to start. And, yeah, I definitely recommend it. I've used it for 7 years personally myself. So if you guys trust me, you can trust that this is a great place to start. All right, folks, that's Acorns. There's a link in the description down below. 2nd down and 2 after a good, strong run from Israel Abanikanda. 2nd down and 2 coming up right now, and the football is at the Arizona 17. The Cowboys have found themselves back inside of the red zone. Here we go. Simply, hi, Mario. What's up, Cragger? How are you, dude? Motion on the field. Sam Howell will hand this off, and Abanikanda will do the work. He picks up 4 yards. That's good for another Dallas Cowboys first down. We going back to back. Yeah. So another first down keeps this clock ticking. Cragger, thank you. Thank you, sir. Hazer, thank you as well. Appreciate you there, Hazer. How about them Cowboys, says Captain BS210. Dude, well, where have you been, bro? Where's Captain BS been my whole life? Waiting for the snap. It comes in. Looking right, throwing right. It's caught. Little stiff arm action. Nope. Good tackle made there by Cameron Robertson as he brings down Denzel Mims. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it's 2nd down and 11. Clock still ticking. I'm ready for the new season, says Shirky. Can Van Nguyen saying poor DNA and low English reporters. Okay. Whoa. That's like 2 attacks in one, bro. Poor DNA and low English. Shots fired, dude. Here's a 2nd down and 1, a handoff to the right, changing his mind. Good bounce off of that line. He gets to the 10. He gets to the 5. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Phil Maffa. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. And the Cowboys will score 6 more. It is 33-13 as the Cowboys continue to whoop up on these Arizona Cardinals. Phil Maffa went to the right. Everybody went with him. He went to the right. Everybody went with him. Psych, I'm going to go this way. And he turns to the left, finds the crease, gets it in. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey for the extra point attempt. Here it comes. Kick is up. Kick is good. And so the score is now 34-13. The Dallas Cowboys have a 3-possession lead, a 3-touchdown lead over the Arizona Cardinals with 2 minutes here left to go. Could have taken that to the 2-minute warning. They decided not to. Thank you guys for hitting that like and subscribe button here today. It's all over now. Baby Blue says Todd Tier. Bright a Bike Guy says awesome. Mr. Birdmain says cooked. Blue Dream says LMAO. Onside kick says Cragger. Yep. Good game for sure. I thought Phil Maffa was hurt, but okay, I see you, says J-Dog Vids. I thought he was hurt too, actually. Yeah, he was definitely questionable to play in today's game. Looks like he was good. It's BTA, says DJ Gene. Why can't they play like this in the regular season, says Janet Jones. Janet, if only they could do this. Too many times that happens. Even though I subscribe to Jaguar Gator 9, thank you, Ashley Deverick. I'll be here, and there are times where I won't be here, and Colin's going to be doing something else. Colin does actually a lot more content than I create right now, so if you guys still want to stay plugged in with sports, you can definitely check out Jaguar Gator and let him know that Mario's got nothing but love. Sunshine Canyon says, this is like the Packers game. A little bit, Sunshine, a little bit. But it's almost over, dude. We got 2 minutes left to go, and this game should be over before midnight. Good night. Have a good one. J-Dog Vids. Much love, many blessings. I wish the season started tomorrow. Yeah, me too, Charles. Me too. Blue Dream says Mario is also. Wish more people. JG9 is good. Wish he had more people in his live feeds. He deserves it. Yeah, I think so, man. He's super knowledgeable. Like, when I talked to him about ball this offseason, like, it was really nice to talk to someone who actually knows ball. Like, I was just, my wife, one of her good friends, her husband is a big basketball guy. And in the last 2-3 years, I've gotten very into basketball thanks to the San Antonio Spurs and thanks to, honestly, Tyrese Halliburton and OKC, too. Like, not just the Pacers, but OKC, too. And it was nice to be able to, like, have that conversation in depth and know what we're talking about. So shout out to Colin, who definitely can hold his own in those conversations. All right, guys. Well, looks like this will probably be one of the final drives of this game. Here is the kickoff. We get a return, the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, and down at the 32-yard line. It's going to be the 2-minute warning here. 2 minutes. All right, couple other things then. If you have not done this yet, I want to bring it up one more time, guys. Pick'ems, 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 pick'ems. The NFL pick'ems. This is what it's going to look like. Scroll down just a hair. Let me show you what it's going to look like, because I think a lot of you guys might be skeptical to play because you think it's going to be tricky. It's not. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this out. If you have not signed up for the pick'ems, guys, you really, really are missing out. This is super simple. Like, super simple. Okay. I'm literally going to ask you guys some of the basics here. Football Nation, pick'ems, $100. Troy Aikman signed football. You've seen it here. It's right here. It'll ask you your first name, your full name, your YouTube handle, and what you want to be called on the stream, and then you literally just pick Patriots or Seahawks, 49ers or Rams, Saints or Lions, Buccaneers or Bengals, Ravens or Colts, Browns or Jaguars, Jets or Titans, Bills, Texans, Falcons, Steelers, Bears, Panthers, Packers, Vikings, Dolphins, Raiders, Cardinals, Chargers, Commanders, Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, and Monday Night Football, Broncos, Chiefs. You can win in Week 1 the $100 prize plus the Troy Aikman signed football. There is a tiebreaker here to find out what the total number of points. You would just guess what you think the total number of points would be on Monday Night Football. And then, of course, rules and regulations, all of that stuff, letting y'all know how to collect your prizes and how I'll reach out to y'all should you win. Now, yeah, if you guys want to play, the link is in the description down below. I'm going to plug it into the chat one more time. It is this Troy Aikman signed football right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Troy Aikman signed football right here. It has been certified, and that's what we're giving out for Week 1. David Bacco says, I did my Week 1 pick'ems. Super easy to do, says Janet. Yeah, not bad at all. Very easy to do, no doubt. Let's go ahead and shrink all of this back up, put this back to where it needs to be. I just wanted to bring that up for those of y'all who never got a chance to do it. And I will be bringing it up again tomorrow and during the 4 games next week. I'll also be bringing it up just in like community posts moving forward. Let's see. We got to try more to achieve our defense. Hello, Super Mario. What's up, Emi Soleta? Welcome back. I see you. That ball is mine, says DJ Gene. Let me try, says Much Love, Many Blessings. Psst. What happens if no one gets 100% correct? Well, then we're just going to move on to Week 2, and it'll be the same price. And once someone wins, then we'll go out and we'll get a new piece of fan memorabilia. There is a Joe Burrow signed helmet that I really, really want to give away. I really want to give away a Joe Burrow signed helmet, but it might be one of those, if we get 500 people to sign up, then we'll give away that helmet. And I think instead of like other channels do, like Chat Sports, what they like to do is, if you leave X amount of money, then we will up the prize or make it a better prize. But since I don't ask for money on this channel, I think what I can do instead is if we get at least 500 people to sign up, or if we get 1,000 people to play, then we can go from like a mid-tier prize to a high-end prize if we get enough people to follow. So just that. Clock is ticking, guys. I've now got a second down and some change here. Let's see. 2028 roads ahead. Shout out to Kendra Bailey. What's up, Kendra? Josh Reynolds had a hip injury issue. I don't know how much he's over there. I've done mine, says Robert. Should keep track of all the musical references in a stream. Make a soundtrack. Thanks, Julie. Appreciate you, Julie, for hope. Says congrats on the Cowboys winning. Joe Burrow is my fantasy quarterback, and you could end up with a Joe Burrow helmet. Maybe. Clock is still ticking here, guys. They're talking about the Dallas Cowboys schedule right now. Arizona Cardinals are done with this, and they're going to keep the football on the ground. We're going to need to see one more play before the night is over, and that'll be it. Let's see. Josh Reynolds recently tried out with the Saints and someone else. I don't know. Josh Reynolds, I mean, he was what? The wide receiver 3, maybe 4 for the Detroit Lions? No one's really missing out. Here's a handoff to the left side, and good breakaway speed right here. Gets this football out inside the 20 and down at the 8. Good run from Stewart. The officials are going to keep this ticking. This will be the end of the game here, guys. And that's going to be your final score. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dallas Cowboys will win this game. The Cowboys seal the deal. What a day, man. Cowboys crushed it. Thank you, Captain BS. We got T-Bone saying Cowboys crushed it. Charles Wood, I see Dallas grabs an interception. I got Jason Garrett and Jerry Jones signed football. Do you really? That's awesome. That's cool. That is pretty cool. But do you have a Troy Aikman one, Gary? Because we can add that to your collection. We could totally add that to your collection. That's the ball game. Final score 34, Dallas, Arizona 13. Thank you, Noah Ronaldo. Good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night. Rashad Bateman arrested. What? No surprise, honestly. Dallas get an interception. Game's over, Charles. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to stay live for maybe until midnight, so another 9 minutes. Don't feel like you have to stay with me. I'm going to just basically talk the schedule for a little bit and kind of talk to you guys about what my plan is going to be before the football season starts. I do want to get my official picks for each division and my official division ratings videos in the next week or so here. You know, I really wanted to focus on the Mario Manuel channel, but with football season this close, I just don't know that I have the bandwidth with a baby running around, with a whole bunch of stuff. Like it's just hard. It's just hard to get all that done in time. Russell says, great game. Elaine says, thank you. How about them Cowboys? Says, much love, many blessings. Good game, says Pause and Grows. Happy to hang out with you. Happy to hang out with you, Pause and Grow TV. Happy to hang out with you. Let's see. Can Van Nuyen says, good fight, fight, fight. Gary says, go Cowboys. When Cooper Kupp went down, Josh came in for him, and it wasn't that big of a diminished performance at the position. He did great at the Lions, says SoCal Vikings. Final score 34-13. Janet, cheers. Good night, guys, says David Bacco. 148,110. Ride a bike guy. That's super short of what we wanted for today, but that's okay. I did not have high expectations for this game. And I told myself that if we hit 30,000 views on this stream, it would be a W. I don't think that we did that. No, we got 25, 3, 7, Yeah, we got 25,000 views on this one, but it's just too late, man. A 9 o'clock start time for a game is crazy. And the fact that it's midnight or about to be midnight, again, is crazy. So, yeah, I probably am just going to wrap this up if I'm being honest at this point. That's super duper late game right now. But that's okay. It worked out well. We've got a game tomorrow with the Seattle Seahawks and the Tennessee Titans, so I hope you guys join us for that one. Cardinals do have a few things to work on. August 8th, says Can Van Nguyen. Way to go, Dallas Cowboys. Good night to all, says Charles Wood. Gary Curry. See you, my friend. See you, Gary. Another great broadcast. Thank you, Dave. Noah, thanks for having me. I'm glad that you're here, man. I'm just glad that you're here. The first Cat game is November 3rd, and I got plenty of time to go prepare. Probably soon going to buy a hoodie. Okay, James, they'll be there, man. We're definitely not running out of stock or anything right now. Should have done this the Chiefs game. HBTC had a 4.5K. What's HBTC? Who's HBTC? Do I know HBTC? DJ, who's HBTC? Should I know them? Hold on, we're going to look this up on YouTube now. I couldn't do another game. I was in dad mode today. I was kind of wedged into this one. I couldn't I had no flexibility. How about those Chiefs? How about those Chiefs? That's a channel? Okay, let's go check those out. Whoops. Let's go to YouTube. Search. How about those Chiefs? Let's check out this channel. Live stream today. 48,000. How did he have 4.5K watching and it only pulled in 48,000 views? That doesn't make sense. I mean, he still pulled in 48,000 views on today's game, but that's strange. That's very much niche. If you've got 4,000 people watching your live stream, you should definitely be at 100, 200,000 views for sure. Absolutely not. Don't make no sense, says Until Activated. Let's see. Congrats on the Cowboys win. I mean, we hit 50,000 views for the Green Bay Packers and Steelers game, and that game only – I mean, today's game – okay, that was the Rams, and this one was the Chiefs and Buccaneers. This one did 51. I don't know. Chiefs lose like the Broncos. I'll be here for tonight's game. I keep my promise. Thank you. I don't think it's a channel. No, they are. How about those Chiefs is definitely a channel. They've actually got way more subscribers than I do. They've got 314,000 subscribers right now. And that's okay. Let's see. More. Take a look at this. 390,000 views. That is crazy. This channel has 390,000 views. They joined December 31st, 2021. I made my first video December of 2022, so he's only got a year on me, but he's got so many more views. Like, way more views. That is crazy. 390. I just hit 390 million views. My channel just hit 50 million views today or yesterday for its lifetime. Let's take a look at his most popular videos. He's got some long form videos from a couple years ago that did really well. Now I'm checking this guy out. Oh, he's got a couple of shorts that have popped off. He's got a lot of really good shorts right now. Oh, dude, his shorts are like insanely good. What is he doing with his shorts that make them so good? Most of these are like 1 million plus. Let's see. Is that the kind of thing you can buy? The way people buy likes or subs? I don't think so. I don't think so. He mostly covers Chiefs games. No, I'm seeing that right now. Grossi has 1 million subs. Yeah, but Grossi's been doing this for 11 years, not for 4. But what I'm seeing here is like this dude. I'm taking a look at some of his videos here. I mean, bro, this guy's got some clips that are 13 million, 7 million, 7 million, 6 million, 6 million, 4 million, 4 million, 4 million, 4 million, 4 million, 3.5 million. Like, these shorts are insane. He drops shorts about every day. He's a trivia guy, too. Yeah, I can see that he drops a lot of shorts. And if we look at the latest ones that he's dropped, I mean, none of these have hit 1 million, but almost all of them are sitting, you know, doing really well, over 30,000 views for almost all of these shorts. Very interesting. Very interesting. I might have to take a page out of that. Let's see. It was illegal to buy subs. It probably is. I mean, this guy seems to have earned them, and his shorts have done a great job of helping lift his stuff forward. But I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to check one more thing just to poke in on that. Take a quick look right now. Those Chiefs. Ooh, not bad. Ooh, okay, yeah, he's cooking, man. I just took a look at his page on Social Blade. Yeah, he's cooking for sure. Okay, I see you, bro. How about those Chiefs? I see you, my friend. Might be the next closest target for me to try to catch. 314,000 subs, but 390 million views is going to be a tough. Going to be a tough hill to climb right there. Podcasts, no podcasts here. Lives, let's see the most popular lives. I mean, for live streams overall, we kind of smoked this guy, and that's okay. For live streams overall, we kind of smoked this guy. But his shorts have me just absolutely just dwarfed based off of that. Like, his highest live stream is at 305,000. Our highest live stream is at 1.7 million views on that Super Bowl from last year. And even like the Chiefs Super Bowl 58, he pulled in 300,000 views, and we did much better than that on those games. But those shorts are insane. 7 million views on these shorts. 13 million views on one short. That is absolutely bananas. So pretty wild. Yeah, his shorts are definitely it. August, very exciting. Looked up the record for Tennessee Titans last year. The record was bad, only 3-14, just like the Cardinals. 7 out of 10, says Dean. Those are crazy numbers for sure. They are, but you know what, DJ and Alec M. But DJ, thanks for bringing him and putting him on my radar. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, DJ. We're trying to do something else, but I need to be more viral. I know that that is a huge gap in the content creation strategy that we've got. And the fact that he's only been doing this for 1 year longer and has 314,000 subscribers honestly gives me hope. Because Santino and I were talking about maybe we could double our subscriber count this year, because we 5x'd it last year from 50,000 to 150. Or I guess we 3x'd it last year from 50,000 to about 150. So if we could just double this subscriber count, we'll be right on his heels. I don't know what he's going to be doing on his side, but we'll be right on his heels for sure. Apollo says, I hit 100K on my YouTube channel, Mario, on Friday night. Congratulations, Apollo Hanzo. Let's go check out your channel. We're going to check out Apollo Hanzo's channel. Let's take a look. Just hit 100K. Apollo Hanzo. 102,000 subscribers. Nice. Let's go, bro. Retired Portland glassblower. Damn, dude. You popped off pretty fast, too. 100,000 subscribers with just 5 million views. That's pretty good, man. That's really, really good. That's really, really good. So are you mostly on, like, shorts or lives? Is this, like, where did all this come from? 100,000 subscribers. 1.5K videos. Yeah, people are loving whatever you're doing, dude. This is awesome. Congrats, dude. That's great. That's great. Let's see. Yeah, that is pretty cool, man. And there are a bunch of cute dogs here, too. Pause and Grow. You would love this channel. It's like a bunch of really cute dog videos and animal videos here under the shorts shelf. Mostly do shorts with my dog. I was a music channel for a while, and I still am. But, yeah, the shorts are king. Anything in the NFL you're looking forward to? Seeing how these played out teams, players, etc. Yeah, for sure. You know what? Colin, we should jump on a call and answer these questions for Captain BS 210. You and I need to jump on a call and talk football, bro. And do like a live stream for both of our channels and honestly just have those conversations. I feel like you and I vibed really well during our calls, man, and I think that'd be just like hella fun. I know Dr. Delay and Rising Rhino are doing one. I think we could totally do one too, man. I think that would be awesome. Damn, what a crazy community. What a time to be alive. Anyways, it's after midnight. I was not expecting to be live for that extra amount of time. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the plug on this live stream. Colin, ping me, dude. Let's actually put something on the books. If we could do something before the season starts, just like a 30-minute or a 1-hour stream where we talk football, I could send you like an itinerary and we could figure all that out, dude. It would be, I think it'd be super fun. But anyways, let's see. I can't wait to see what our defense and action. I can't wait to see that defense do it. Mario, do reaction videos? No, I thought about it, man. My issue with reaction videos is that they're very much in the moment. What I would like to do, and I'm okay keeping up with like the news cycles and like doing that stuff, but I think that the best solution is more evergreen content. Owl on the Prowl. Reaction videos, unless it's a reaction to like a rule change or like a historic moment that people will look up for years and years, like the Nola no catch or whatever, probably going to have a short shelf life, if that makes sense. But I don't know. Maybe I'll have to go ask whoever that last channel was. It Hail to the how about those Chiefs? I'll have to go talk to that guy. Can we raid JG9? Is he live right now? Is Colin live right now? Oh, Colin is live. Yeah, we could totally jump over there. I didn't even realize he was live streaming right now. Well, it's going to be a super weak raid, if anything, but if you guys want to jump over there, I'm in there right now. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm in his chat right now. Okay. Let's see. All right. All right, guys. I think I'm done for the night. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my camera and jump out. I love you guys, man. I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'm tired, bro. I'm out of gas. I'll catch you guys here super soon. And we'll see y'all next time, man. Until next time, guys, my name is Mario. You've been watching Football Nation. Let's effing go. Peace out, y'all.